What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another monthly call-in show. As I am Larry the Lobster, joined by Angry John and Luca, of course, down bottom. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Shouts to Jacob. Shouts to Sunil in the chat. Get to the comments in a second, but I want to go to first thoughts, and we'll start out with John because there is one New York team that did not win today.
I wonder what team that is. Ladies and gents, we had the New York Noodle Arms go up against the Colorado Rockies and completely collapse. Tyler Miguel was awful. Steven no-go shit, awful as usual. But everyone's awful with their Noodle Arms. And you know what? At this point, I'd like to construct the pitching staff. The staff for now is going to be me, Luca, Alex, Matt, Riley can be in there, Donald, and Brian. One of us could be the closer, but the five of us, we need 5 starters, and the Mets need our help more than ever.
Yeah, they need our help more than ever, I guess. But would I be willing to help the Mets? Well, how much am I getting paid, John, for this whole thing?
You get your first contract, you'd be running. Shut up.
Wait, yeah, how much? You're not giving me
You get the rookie contract.
And how much is the rookie contract?
I don't know what the bare minimum is, but you would do it.
That's not answering my question. But Luca.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's have Sunil manage the team. He said it's gonna pop up in chat right now.
He'll probably do better than Billy in Epler. So.
Well, we got a manager and a general manager. So who's going to be the manager?
Well, I'd rather fire the general manager, but that's a good discussion for later. Go ahead, Luca. I don't want to go get your first thoughts.
No, it's fine. Nothing much going on. The Yankees obviously won today, but I don't know. I think they kind of got fortunate.
The Padres just suck. So that's me. Shouts to Booyah. Let's start from the top here. Jacob says, "What's good, fellas?" Angry John, I feel for you, man. ESPN Sunday Night Baseball isn't your friend. Atlanta leads 7-2 over the Phillies. Mets are further socially distanced from first place.
They did a really great job on that. I'm really proud. Nice pitching effort today. Let's give it up.
Luca, MetLife today. LMFAO, the Taylor Swift concert. We're
this shit again
with the Taylor Swift Brigade. You know, it's funny. I should have brought my fucking shades down, but that's okay. I need to change my screen name to Angry Yoda. That's a good point.
Well, there's something I can change about that.
No, you're stealing my fucking thunder. Don't do no.
He stole it.
No. Anyway, John, I'll manage the team. Luca is the male Taylor Swift. I don't want to hear him singing. Please don't give him any.
No, I am not the male Taylor Swift. All right, I am not the male Taylor Swift.
Just zip it. Jeffrey, what's up? Let's see. I got to go to a couple more comments that I missed. LMAO Mets. Yankees made Darvish look like he was washed out there. Yeah, I mean, he is washed. I mean, there's no denying about it. Francesca from Hoboken. What's going on, Luca? Yeah, what's going on, Luca? Do you think the Boston Celtics will win tomorrow night?
No.
I say yes.
I say no.
I think the momentum of that victory last night is gonna lean into Game 7.
Jimmy Butler will rise up.
Okay.
Jack, what is going on? I believe Jack is an Orioles fan, but anyways, shout out. What is up to
Miami already choked, to be fair.
Sunil wants to manage. He doesn't want a general manager.
All right, fine. You can manage, but I need a GM. Whoever wants the
GM.
So I'll let Armin do it.
Armin's going to be the GM of the Mets. So that'd be all fun and games. But just as a little couple updates for you. Tomorrow we got the show, Boys the Big Apple. I have changed Luca's username. If you guys can look at the right side of the screen, he is now Luca.
Why?
What? Because you gotta embrace Luca. Jack says you're a Jets fan. I feel bad for you, bro. That's got to be painful.
Oh no, that's just the start of it, Jack. That's just the start of it. Every one of my teams suck.
I believe he's also a Ravens
fan.
Even
the Rangers, who might hire Peter Laviolette.
Here's a little clip from yesterday, guys, that I decided to clip. I think it's really fun.
There's another run because the New York Mets are fucking garbage.
One of the most underrated moments. But also, how can Buck
He
show
has become accepting of this garbage.
become accepting of this garbage? Matt is in the chat. He goes, "It's Tay-Tay time."
Okay.
I mean,
Very
your
funny,
quarterback
Matt.
is enjoying Tay-Tay. Isn't that right, Luca?
I don't care as long as he plays good for us. I don't care what music he likes. I don't care if he
Jacob
likes
said-
country.
We get Jacob as the GM. Well,
No,
that's-
you don't get to be the manager and then decide who the GM is. No,
That's what
not
Adam
how-
Gase did, though.
That's what he did, but that's why I think it's
Adam Gase did that. Who else did? There's a couple other people who. Joe Judge almost did that. I hope you guys know that. The Rangers aren't bad, though. Jack says.
Okay. We'll go with that.
It's funny because when John did that, I knew it was going to get clipped. Exactly. So we already know these things. What up, Ron? What's going on? Karen Rodgers will not make the playoffs. And the NFL will be on Vikings watch. Brett Favre, anyone freaking arrogant, very rarely effective 2.0.
Wrong.
My Orioles won today, baby.
Congrats.
Wait, weren't you? Hold on, Seth. Weren't you just a Yankees fan though?
I thought he.
I was about to
don't
say,
remember
like
what he
it was like Yankees, was that and the other thing, but
I remember
guess-
he's a Knicks fan. That's all I remember.
But now he says he's a Bucks fan, so we need some clarification, if you will.
He might just be fucking around.
But Joe is an Aaron Judge, huge difference. Yes, Joe Judge is not Aaron Judge. He ain't close to what Aaron Judge is. What up, Li? Yanks won. That is correct. So I'm gonna do something real quick, just so we could get this out of the way. So obviously, I've been What?
My
the
apologies.
hell is going on?
Not only once. First of
What
all, I'm
the
looking for
hell
my
is
spoon
going
here.
on? What in the hell?
My
Do you have
apologies.
Taylor
First
Swift in
one.
your room?
No, that was my cat. I was looking for my spoon. My fat ass cat was laying down, and I accidentally stepped on his tail not once but twice.
You're an idiot. Now we're gonna have to get ASPCA on our ass. We are doing good, Ron. The cat is being a Swift fan. Yeah, that sounded like a cat. It was a cat. Seth is a traveling fan. Seth is Brian's burner, clearly. Well,
Yeah,
very,
definitely.
very well could be. But I'm going to throw something in the chat real quick before I get any other cat noises. So that is the playback link. For any of you who don't know, I've been kind of leaking it a little bit through YouTube. There's this alternate platform called Playback, and from there we can actually stream the games and show it to you guys. Certain games, of course. It's not every game, but certain games we could stream and we could show it to you guys like live on screen. Something we wouldn't be able to do on YouTube. And you could also chat with other members in there. So yes, it's free. You could sign up. You guys can become a member right now. So right now we have 3 members, for instance. We have 2 visitors. We have Luca, who's also in there, who hasn't edited his thing yet. So you'll see 2 Big Blue in the Bronxes, which Luca's the imposter. I'm not. But yeah, playback is free. Like the first game we're targeting, for example, is the Dodgers-Yankees game on Sunday night because it's ESPN, and you guys would obviously get access to that. You'd have to sign in with your TV provider, but with that being said, you'll be able to see the game, and ESPN is like obviously.
Well, I will suggest this. Can I suggest this?
Maybe.
For those who do not know their TV provider, I suggest you sign up for a free trial for like one of those streaming apps, like Fubo or one of those things. We could post a link. You could sign up for a free trial. Basically, whenever it's going to be like a week free trial for like Fubo and shit. But if you don't know your TV provider, that's completely fine. I'll throw in a link in the chat for Fubo.
Yeah, and you guys, as I said, it's. I can't say it's like Discord in terms of the messaging part, but you guys can chat in the room while the room is inactive or active, all that sort of stuff. So definitely, I'm gonna get at some point we'll get John as a member inside there. I'm probably gonna make you Luca a moderator. I'll make John a moderator. Then when Donald comes along, also as well. Aaron Bunocchio bullies umpires. Well, he did bully Edwin Moscoso the other night. Which I don't know if it makes up for his bullying incident 2 years ago. Aaron Boone is a less douchebag version of Joe Judge. Well, that's true. Does it work with YouTube TV? I think it should.
Answer is yes. Answer is
The answer is
yes.
yes. So Luca knows that off the top of his head. What up, Charles? What's going on, man? How's Cole? Wasn't really too impressed with him today. What was it? 6 runs, something like that. So, do we have a Discord? No, we do not. Well, I can't say that
We
for sure.
could create one.
In 2021, when I first started developing the channel, all these sort of different things, we had a Discord. So
Jacob knows what's up. He says, me and John are about to turn the Mets around. That's right, Jacob. That's the attitude I like.
Jacob for general manager. Sox, good luck to. I mean, I can't say good luck to your Celtics because they're kind of rivals with New York.
Can't
But
do that.
I'm pretty sure that Luca, if you had to pick, you'd probably go with the Celtics over the Heat, or not in terms of rooting for.
Who would I rather win?
Yeah.
I want to. I hate the Heat because they're a dirty team and I think they're overrated as fuck.
So is Boston.
But listen, Boston's not dirty, but they are definitely overrated. And I don't like their style of play. Marcus Smart is a flop machine. But I'm going to say Celtics because I want to see the Heat choke a 3-0 lead.
All right.
That's like one of the teams, Boston. I hate the Celtics, but they're like one of those teams I have the least hate for as a Boston rival. Like I hate the Patriots more. I hate the Red Sox more.
Yeah. All right. Alex, you changed his name yet? You still calling him Luca, get with the program. Oh, that's right. I have to call him Luca from going forward. 5 ERA and Cole was decent. He's referring off to LI's comment, but no, Cole wasn't very good. Boston overrated ? About to be 2 straight finals appearances.
It will not be.
And 2 straight losses.
I'm predicting it, Sox. You guys are going to get taken out by Miami.
So either way, Sox are boggling down on you.
Exactly.
All right, fellas, I'm going to post the link in the chat. I was going to say I'm going to post the link in the chat for a free trial of Fubo TV.
Okay, all right. Patriots are a Nerf football team. That's okay. All right. Well, if we're a Nerf football team, then we could probably beat the Patriots. I don't know. Anyway, do you guys know the new Foolish Baseball? The new video on the sweeper is intriguing.
What video are you?
Well, I don't know the channel Foolish Baseball, but I gotta does it point out the difference between a slider and a sweeper? Is that it? Because I know obviously that's the new term for that stuff this year is sweeper, which haven't heard of, but obviously now this year we've heard of. So
yep, Foolish Baseball I've definitely heard of.
I think I've heard of them, but again,
over 301,000 subscribers.
All right. Celtics have been getting eliminated in the first and second round for literally 10 years. They are better now than they've been in a decade. Well, let me ask you this. Everybody wants Joe Mazzulla gone. What do you think, Sox?
He did say, I lost the locker room, then they somehow are coming back from a 3-0 deficit. But I think the Nuggets are a machine.
Good point, Sunil. Well, I don't know anything about that streaming crap. I know for us moderators, we obviously get all of it automatically with playback. But I think there's, once again, some certain streaming sites and all that sort of stuff should be able to work for the playback. So once again, guys, playback, become a member for playback. It's completely free. What we'll do on playback is we'll stream games like we are on here, and we'll be able to actually show the game, and we'll be in sync with you guys, to my knowledge as well. So that'll be all fun that way. There's no spoilers, nothing. Luca?
Well, I was going to say, Sunil, if you have YouTube TV, you're fine. I'm just talking about the other people who don't, let's just say they have, I don't know, Verizon. I know cable is not a popular thing, but if you don't know your Verizon info, you could just sign up for Fubo TV for a week and use your email, whatever. That's what I meant. If you have a streaming app and you know your stuff, that's all cool and well.
Yeah. So Charles says sliders have traditional spin, sweepers have a funky spin access, apparently. Interesting. Sunil says, I signed up for playback. Goddamn autocorrect wants to change it to Playboy. Oh, man. Booyah says he just signed up to the playback. Well, thank you.
Yes,
guys.
he did. Thank you, Booyah. And Jeffrey.
Yes, go, and guys. Angry Yoda. Also Angry Yoda as well. So I'm going to guess that's Sunil. Thank you guys once again. But with that being said, I'm gonna throw this link into the chat, and you guys can keep, even if you don't want to come on, keep throwing your questions in the chat. So let's put in the call-in link.
All right, you get a chance to speak with Professor Angry John tonight.
Yes, we speak with the brilliant professor. And guys, if you haven't already, go purchase some of our merch. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Ovaltine is also here.
I gotta get my. You really had to bring the Ovaltine.
I'm thirsty, you know.
Anyway,
Why'd you go step on the cat's tail again?
He's outside. I kicked him out.
you kicked him out because you stepped on his tail.
Well, he wanted to, but it's not my fault. He's just sitting there.
Perfect sense.
So we step on the tail. Nice.
But can I show a few things before we get these calls?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, let me just get to my bookmarks real quick because first we're gonna watch Frank the Tank's reaction to the Mets losing.
To the Mets.
Winning streak got completely erased. The Mets are feeble. This is a lost season. There's the manager. This is what the White Sox did last year. They are the White Sox. We got Buck Biden LaRussa managing this team. He is confused. He doesn't know what he is doing. We got Steven No Good Suck coming into a tie game, and he just 5 batters, 5 runs, game over because he kept No Good Suck. Steven No Good Suck, that's his name. That's his name. It will be always his name. The pain and misery never end. And watch the Phillies. The Phillies are going to sweep the Mets. The Mets are going to. The June soon is here. The Mets are not going to win 5 games in June. They're out of it. They're done. Last place. Only the A's are going to have a worse record than the Mets. Well,
and then we got to go down to fellow Mike Francesor because this is the anniversary of Harambe's death.
Rest in peace, man.
Can you imagine if that was your child in there? You're going to have people who are going to say, wait a second, I'm worried about the gorilla.
The gorilla.
When your kid's in there, basically maybe seconds from having his head crushed. We live in a world now where you are going to be more concerned with the gorilla than you are the little boy. What's wrong with you people? They're thinking about him. He fell into an area where he's in there with a gorilla who is dragging him around the habitat, and you're telling me you're worried about the gorilla's welfare?
The gorilla. The gorilla, not the gorilla. Gorilla. What was I going to say? This guy needs to be a Biggest Loser contestant. Well, if it serves of Frank the Tank, well, I mean, he's technically John's hero, so.
Heroes.
Gorilla.
You know what? He's a legend.
He's a legend.
He's a legend.
We need you to meet up with him.
Okay.
Isn't there like a certain section he sits in at the Mets games?
I don't know, if I'm being honest, what section it is. I have to look that up.
It has to be on the first level. But someone said, "Do you think Barstool pays for his travel?" Oh yeah, because that's how they get their internet followers and all the Mets fans and even not all the Mets fans and all this other good stuff. What up, Yankee Kyle? Florial's hitting 326. Yeah, and Perez is hitting like 350. So I mean, that's the Yankee way. I mean, obviously they won today, so I am happy. Unlike John, of course, but you know. Alex, you should come meet John.
Because you guys don't have noodle arms.
You've never met Clay Holmes.
You haven't met my entire pitching staff.
Well, I guess you do have somewhat of a good point. Once again, thank you guys for joining the playback as we're getting that a little bit more advertised. All set, locked into playback now. Alex, you should come meet John on the 23rd. I don't think Frank would be obligated.
Yeah.
I don't think Frank would be a little too high on his how do I put it? He'd be a little too famous to come and meet Angry John.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go meet him.
Yeah, it would have to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
Though when the meetup happens, we can all say, no, Frank met John, not John met Frank. 41% under league average production. In terms of what, Li? Let us know.
Yeah, I think he means the left field spot.
Ugh, left field.
I think that he's referencing that.
Oh, the Yankees kicked the Padres' ass, but they're going into Seattle, who's above 500 team.
Should I schedule next week's watch party?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I'm gonna finalize a few things. John, I know we were talking about obviously the Mets game that we're gonna do.
I will let
me
you
know.
guys know either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Okay, sounds good. WRC Plus. Okay, Brad says, "Hey guys, Mets are mutts, and they've sunk to a new feeble low."
Oh yes, Brad. Yes, welcome.
Yeah, they have become accepted.
He has become accepting of this garbage.
I bet you this was John's reaction to that whole big inning where Colorado was coming back.
You piece of shit! I hate you! Go to hell! I hope you have a tone!
I love it's become such a trend lately. Such a trend that we've gotten these videos of John raging. Just like hitting the bottle up against the thing. John, how do you feel Nito can I fam or Vogie package for relievers? Heard a Mets content creator talk about that idea today.
I think we'd only get like a single A arm for them.
Only single A. Well, I mean, could they probably pitch better than some of the guys?
I don't know. I mean, Jacob, I love the thinking. Like great general manager thinking. We got to remember they have no value. Those players. I mean, what could I get for Vogelback?
Got a good point. And also, yeah, that is the general manager talking. So that's a good point. Jacob Petruzzi, the general manager. Vogie for president of what? Mac and cheese or like Burger King or Danny? Isn't his nickname like Danny Burger or something?
Yeah, but it's like at this point, it's more like Danny Onion because he's a fucking piece of onion. That's what he is. He's not even a burger.
He's a piece of onion. Okay, he's not an ogre. Ogres have layers.
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Exactly.
Kerm says it's been such a trademark. Yes, but it's not a trademark that's going to stop, really. Damn, did someone crush John's small balls tonight or something? What, in terms of the friggin' video? I mean, that was almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was.
And the funny part is they won that game.
Yeah.
So it's just quite odd. But anyway, with that being said, I'm just going to maneuver a couple of different things. We are going to welcome on our first caller of the night, Mr. Angry Yoda. What is up, Sunil?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
What is up?
Sunil?
So we got two angry people in the house. Because who would have thought, right?
Why are you angry?
Well, one of them seems like he's the angry version of Lightning McQueen. And I can basically, the only way to do Angry Yoda is to speak out of dramatic English.
Okay.
in a very, very corny sort of voice tone. I mean, if you've seen Star Wars, you know the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I would tend to think that Yoda would probably be a better manager than Boone for the Yankees at this point in time.
Yes.
I would think so too.
Can I ask you guys, because I was watching the Yankee games today originally. I watched it all yesterday. What was that inside the park homer?
We were just trying to impersonate the Mets.
You did a pretty good job. Good job.
I think we were trying to impersonate the Pirates because you
Yeah.
see all the stupid errors they're making. And then I couldn't
Actually,
see.
I'll one up you. We were trying to impersonate Oakland. We for a moment thought we were in Vegas.
Yep.
It's just we thought we were in Vegas. There's no casinos or nothing. But I was gonna say when I saw that play,
Wait, Yankee Stadium is pretty close to Atlantic City. So how do you say there's no casinos around?
Alex, don't forget. Besides Atlantic City's got to be like two and a half hours away at least. But don't forget, there's a casino. What is it called? Resorts Casino that's out in Queens, I think.
yeah, but nobody goes to that one. Nobody goes to
Not
that
true. Not true.
one. Yeah, who do you know that goes to that casino in Queens? Come on.
Wait, Queens has casinos? Okay, maybe I've been out of New York for way too long now. Because when I was there back in 2001, before I relocated, no casinos.
Nothing.
Let me see. I think it's called Resorts Casino Queens. It's right by I'm not mistaken, it's like right by the exit. Well, it's kind of the same highway to go to JFK. Let's see, JFK.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that would be Brooklyn then. That'd be Brooklyn, borderline Jamaica.
Well, from what I have, it's actually about a 10-minute drive, so that's quite interesting. It's
10-minute drive from?
It's in the neighborhood of Ozone Park, so technically
Yeah.
that is Queens.
Yeah, so that's off the belt, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Y'all getting on some ideas about gambling?
How about I gamble some of the Mets life away? I'll put everything on. I'll put Vogelback, Canna. I'll put Pham. I'll put Nito, Escobar's life all on black for roulette.
How about if we put LI on here with the screen name of Chewbacca?
That'd be an interesting one.
Yeah, because I mean, Pete did say he looks like Ian Gibault, the Reds pitcher out of the bullpen. That's a stunt double, and Ian Gibault semi resembles Chewbacca, except he's not 6'7" and weighs 300.
See, I'm gonna look at Jabot. I can see a tad bit of resemblance. I have met Li in person, so that does make. And I mean, obviously, he's called in several times.
Li even admits it.
He does.
Yes, he's like, I still can't seem to get Rizzo out, and everybody else seems to like just hang on my fastball and blah 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 and whatever.
Okay, all right.
I gotta address some of the comments that my man Jacob's making. He's got some tasks for me to do. John, our first job is that we're going to have to go down to Syracuse to scout Mauricio and then come back without calling him up. Well, they do a pretty good job of doing that already, so I'd like to call him up at this point.
I saw Mauricio a lot. Obviously, what was it? 2 years ago when he was here in Brooklyn. So yeah, I can tell you that kid's a stud. If the Guardians are selling, we need to get Class A. Holmes sucks. We don't have a closer. Yeah, Clay Holmes does suck. I mean, he couldn't get anybody out today.
Dude, if the Guardians would sell, we would have a rebranding of the Major League movies.
Yes, except the manager is not Lou Brown.
We have to give L.I. Yankee King a special role in that movie.
I got it. He could be Hugh Baker from the second movie.
No, he could be Lou Brown.
Him as Lou Brown?
Yes.
That's a pretty strong bridge there. I don't know that I would put him as. I think
with the trades that L.I. Yankee King brings out, he could trade for half the Yankees and make the Guardians a World Series team for the first time since '48.
You got a good point.
Well, Eli's gonna have to quote Lou Brown. What is Alex? He runs like Maze.
He runs like Maze and he hits like shit.
You may run like Maze, but you may hit like Maze, but you run like shit.
Nice catch, Hayes. Don't ever fucking do it again.
But it leaves me to wonder who would be Tom Berenger's role.
Jake Taylor?
Yeah.
Shit.
Someone with stern leadership, but they're not like nasty or anything like that.
Who would be Jake Taylor?
Angry John, cover your ears. The Braves just blew this thing wide open. It's 10-2.
I am foregoing this division because they're not going to go get it. So you know what? It actually does help that the Phillies are losing.
You should even forego a playoff spot at this point because the Mets are not making.
I don't even remember the standings. I was looking at it earlier, but we're going to take another look.
You're just lucky. You're just lucky the Mets aren't in the AL East because you would be below Boston.
We'd be dead last. They cannot pitch. I'm sorry, they're pitching.
You would be buried 6 feet below dead last.
They are such they're half a game out of the wild card thanks to the inability to pitch. No starting pitching, no bullpen, absolutely feeble and horrendous to watch.
Wait, feeble? Is that even an appropriate adjective for the Mets?
Yes, weak. They are weak. They are weak-minded.
Let me take your feeble and raise it a non-existent.
Non-existent? Okay, that makes sense. I have never seen so many fastballs thrown that A, have like no movement, and B, are just like in the same exact location, but it's like they made no adjustments to it. And you knew every time the Rockies, I think Miguel started today, and in his start, every inning, the Rockies had multiple hits in each inning. That's how bad he was.
Have you ever tuned into WFAN and listened to this guy Omar from BK?
Yes,
Oh,
he
yes,
used to be on
Omar.
Michael K show. He used to be on the Michael K show, and he would just
Omar's
go off
awesome.
about anything.
I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Knick fan. They're cursed.
He's
I
right.
think he is cursed, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I think John's cursed with like. Well, actually, hold on, let me think. So he's Omar said he was a Ranger fan, which obviously that's John. He's a Knick fan, so that goes up to him, and then a Mets fan. So we don't know his football team, let alone if he even watches football. But it pretty much aligns with every single team that Angry John has.
He probably confuses rugby for football.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I've heard Omar from Brooklyn. Yes. Shouts to Eric in the chat. Is John Omar? No, I don't think John is Omar.
I'm not Omar.
He's not. And Omar has never.
John is Omar without skin color.
Good point.
And Omar has never seen a championship from any of his teams. And Don LeGrec, I think, rebutted him and says, what about the Rangers? They won in '94. And he's like, I was too young. I couldn't enjoy that championship.
I mean, yeah, I could kind of say the same thing because, like, I was not. Wait, hold on. I gotta do math here. 6 years old in 2009, so I couldn't really enjoy that championship. Though I was surrounded by a bunch of Philly fans, but then again, like, it's not as much as like Eagle fans up there because they're more loyal to the Eagles than the Phillies.
So Neil, I gotta ask, what are we having tonight, food wise?
Leftovers.
Leftover. All right, leftovers.
All right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's fish sticks and KFC.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Li said it was 10 in 2009. Justin Daniel in the chat. Let's see what else we got. And this is why I tell Yankee fans we don't need to spend money on every All-Star. Sometimes we do because our manager is incompetent. So he has to make up for all the garbage. And again, I know Li and I are going to disagree on this.
Who's saying our manager is incompetent?
Well, I said it.
Oh, you said that. Okay. Yeah. So that's directly a Boone reference. I get it. Okay.
Yes. Which also we have to mark the record that Sunil retired the preparation H because Aaron Hicks is no longer.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little bad.
I was going to come on here as Ben Rordvet, aka the Green M&M, but we know that we know that Ben Rordvet does exist, and he's not the Green M&M from the Christmas M&M's commercial, with the guy who comes in front of Santa, basically.
Yes, they do exist. That's
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not for commercials, but that's like a commercial that sticks to me. Shouts to Pete in the chat. What is going on, Pete? Those are my championships. It could be worse, fellas. You could be A's fans. Yeah, it could be worse.
Sorry, disgruntled. That's a sad situation.
Yeah, or a Raiders fan, which the new news is that Jimmy Garoppolo may have failed his physical, kind of taking.
Yeah, and so the Raiders basically go out without any cost associated.
Yeah,
but how did they wait? Like, okay, so they signed him in March, right?
Yeah.
How does that wait and not get out until May?
May, Memorial Day, that too.
Like we're right about at almost beginning of June. And it's like, well, now you kind of screwed yourself because even though you weren't going to be good with him, let's face that. Now you
aren't they having OTAs right now?
Exactly. No, the Giants and Jets are. Yeah, it's like the voluntary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, their part owner could actually step in at quarterback. If anybody doesn't know who that is, that's Tom Brady.
I mean, he'd be better.
Sunil, you look surprised.
Why would Tom Brady step in for a sucky ass team like the Raiders? I mean, I know they still have Devontae, but still.
To spite Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's true.
I have a scenario now. Now that Jimmy G could possibly fail his physical or whatever. Jimmy G still hasn't, passed his physical and whatnot. So the Raiders are going to tank for Caleb Williams, and Devontae Adams is going to request a trade, and they're going to trade Devontae Adams for Corey Davis in the 4th round.
Get out.
So
get
they're
out,
trading him
get
to the
out,
Jets?
Get out. Get
I
out.
love it. I love it.
He doesn't get to talk like that. Bring those
Luker, I love
fantasies
it. I love it. We'll get Devontae Adams. Touchdown.
No.
Yeah, that's a great trade.
You have a chance to redeem yourself.
Wait, is
Fight.
that Devontae Adams or Devontae Winfrey? Is that an Oprah Winfrey reference? You get a touchdown.
That's right. You get a touchdown. That's right.
Point.
We won't even have to sign DeAndre Hopkins. We can make the money work.
Luca, I know Sunil is here, but I'm going to say this shit anyway. Would you please stop acting like a Cowboys fan? You're literally, we're going to get this guy. We're going to get this guy. You literally told me, like,
impossible.
You told me 4 years ago. This guy, I'm not
At least
kidding.
you didn't say the guy who got released by the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins. At least you didn't say D-Hop.
I mean, Luca has been talking about that, but literally 4 years ago, I asked Luca, and my best friend Sean could probably co-sign this. I said, Luca, are there any chances of you getting Dak and Zeke? He goes, it's possible.
I said, no.
Oh,
He's
what?
miswording me. I said anything's possible, but it's not going to happen. You realize Alex cut off the last part of that. I said it was not going to happen, but I said anything was possible.
You also realize that Dak would do anything possible to socially distance him from the Jets.
Of course. I don't want Dak now.
Dak, right now, I will tell you, will end up with better numbers than Karen Rodgers.
No, he won't.
No,
he won't. That's
Okay.
Yes, he will.
Like a bet. That smells like a bet.
Dude, he doesn't have that rookie that he had with the Packers last year. Christian, what's his name?
Christian Watson.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got Garrett Wilson, who's better than.
He's got a lot of weapons. He's got, let's point this out.
Lazard.
Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, Corey Davis, Randall Cobb, Nicole Hardman, Tyler Conklin, CJ Uzama, Michael Carter, Israel Amenaconda, Breece Hall. I mean, that's
who's your bet from that arsenal to basically go Plaxico Burress and basically shoot himself in the left leg?
Well, that's just cruel. That's cruel.
Hey, listen,
you,
John,
Jack,
you thought Jason Pierre-Paul was Plaxico last night.
I
Let's not
made a
forget
mistake. All right, it was a stressful moment. The Mets were losing per usual. All right, and I accidentally said the wrong name. I was thinking of dumb injuries, but I just said the wrong name.
Dumb injuries or concussions?
Well, I might have had the concussion, but
I think you did. Yeah.
yeah, I suffered one when I was trying to make
Watching
up
the feeble Mets.
Were you at first base when they picked off Tatis instead of Rizzo?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh man. Let's see. Dak is ass cheeks. Dude missed half the games and threw the most picks. As a Giants fan talking, so I do expect some blowback.
Well, let me tell him something. All right, his quarterback looks like the next coming of Jim Carrey's character from Dumb and Dumber.
I've heard that one. I do have a Daniel Jones shirt, by the way, but I don't.
Yeah, so Daniel Jones could be in the next remake of Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance you could win the Super Bowl?
Well, we'll see who gets to one first.
Daniel Jones is not Eli Manning. Sorry, not sorry.
I acknowledge that. I know that very well. I would trade a first and a fourth and Slayton for Adams. I don't know that they would accept that. I'm not a fan nowadays that I'm not going to really look into trades that like are
present draft or future draft.
What?
Would that be for the present draft, like first and fourth pick, or first or fourth round?
I would guess that'd be for 2000.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah, but I don't know that they'd accept that. I mean, I'm surprised that Devontae didn't go elsewhere right now, but
Devontae should go to the 49ers if he wants a ring.
I mean, Brandon Ayuk is going to be a free agent, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but you also have to bank on Purdy being available from week one, which I don't think is going to happen.
No, it's crazy. The Niners might have to go in with
Sam
Ghost
Darnold.
boy.
Please
Trey
put
Lance.
him in week 3. If week 3 it's not Brock Purdy, I think the Giants have a good chance of winning. Depends how they do the prior 2
Listen,
weeks.
Sam Darnold beat Daniel Jones his last time around. I think he'll do it again.
That's true, actually.
Well, no, it's not.
Well,
2021.
He's 1-1, and I think, in my opinion, Sam Darnold has a better team and coach around him.
Stop the cap.
So Sam Darnold is going to go out and beat Daniel Jones with his couple of wide receivers.
You're talking out of your ass at this point. You're talking out your rear, as Gordon Ramsay would say. I mean,
Where's the lamb sauce?
yeah.
Where's the lamb sauce? I was actually watching a Hell's Kitchen video prior to this.
It's coming back.
I was talking about Kitchen. Well, Kitchen Nightmares is coming back,
Kitchen
and I can't.
Nightmares coming
Hell's
back.
Kitchen's already a thing.
Angry John, you should be on that show.
Why? I mean, I can't really cook, but I could yell.
You cook up more trains than LI Yankee can. Come on, that should pass.
What trades have I cooked up? I haven't cooked up a damn trade.
Maybe for the NFL more so than LI does for the Yankees. LI is basically all about trading Glaber. Oh wait, he wants to keep Glaber. He wants to trade DJ. So somebody who's 30 plus years old is going to be easily traded, according to him.
I mean, I would trade Glaber before I even think about trading DJ. But
Yeah, because Glaber is, about a year or so away from, getting a re-sign.
Yep.
Just, it's like with I don't think the Yankees have literally any answers at second base. I'm going to be honest with you, because Glaber's so Peraza. I mean, yeah. The only thing this barring me from saying him is the way the Yankees are treating him, because they're literally
Right now, I would say Volpe is doing better than Lindor. That's a hot take. Volpe's got a higher baseball IQ than Lindor at this point, and Lindor's got that $350 million whatever contract over.
Do I like Lindor right now? No, but do I think Anthony Volpe is better? Now?
Let's clear the context. Is it the Lindor that you don't like, or Francisco Lindor you don't like?
Oh, Linda.
The Linda.
Yeah.
Linda.
The Linda. Why am I so mad and harsh on Lindor? It's because Sunil just said it. The dude makes a crap ton of money, and he strikes out so many times that it's unbearable to watch. His batting average is low. It's weird. I feel like the power is still there when I see the swing, but it's just his plate discipline is awful, especially on off-speed pitches. So he looks horrendous up there sometimes, and that's what drives me nuts. But the glove, I'll give him this. The glove is always there at least.
Like Volpe.
Yeah. But I'm not willing to say Volpe's better than Lindor right now. He's not.
So basically, shortstop is still an offensive short gap at both places. New York for the Yankees and for the Mets.
I would say so, yes.
And it shouldn't be. Those are two positions that should be pretty solved.
Who's at second base for you guys again? Remind me.
McNeil, which
The squirrel. Oh, the squirrel. Okay.
Beast. He got an off day today. They put in Easy Out Escobar.
Easy out, Escobar. You cannot do anything at all.
And guess what? They were down 11-10. Guess who had the bat in his hands to end the game? Take the guess.
Escobar. I saw it. Easy out, Escobar. You're the worst player in the lineup by far. I didn't come up with that, by the way. That was Frank the Tank.
He is. He's so bad. I honestly, you want my honest opinion? It is not the position players' fault. I know some of them have stunk, but that's mainly bench players. I think if you put out a lineup, the everyday lineup, I'm not saying specifically order, but I'm just saying you have Alvarez at catcher, Pete at first, McNeil and Lindor up the middle, Beatty at third. You could have Nimmo in center, Marte in right, and you could throw in Vientos in left field at this point because he's had experience there. That's a respectable lineup, and then you shuffle the DH based on whoever's hot. Maybe you go get a DH, but they have too many problems at pitching right now because We have too many guys that are old, too many guys that are hurt, too many guys that don't belong on the roster. So
Right.
it's like a really bad combination. And I think that's Epler's fault.
So you admit you have pitching coaches pitching as your aces on staff now that you got rid of DeGrom.
No. DeGrom needed to go.
Scherzer and Verlander are effectively pitching coaches in the waiting by age.
Verlander looked horrible, and the only guy who's looked pretty well in his past few starts is Scherzer, I'd say. But other than that, like, he hasn't been the same this year, and it's like just it's a dump.
I know why. I think Billy Epler has done a horrible job, and I think he needs to go get the 2011-2012 Detroit Tigers team. Bring back Miguel Cabrera, trade for Miguel Cabrera. Who else is on that team?
The starters I wouldn't mind trading for at this point. Honestly,
bring back Prince Fielder for cheerleader.
Yes.
The first starter I would target, and this is a big name starter. I'd honestly go after Shane Bieber. For the Mets. I think that'd be a great move. You go get bullpen help
and watch him pitch like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, probably. But honestly, I would take him. Maybe a Lucas Giolito from the White Sox.
I'd rather take Cease.
Hey, who are those two twins that are on the Giants?
Taylor Rogers and Trevor Rogers, I think.
Yeah. So Taylor Rogers could be the male Taylor Swift. Basically, you can go trade for him too.
Well, that's Luca's
ha ha ha.
His forte.
Woman.
I'm gonna get caught up on the chat real quick. Our starting pitching has been bad lately too. Only positive has been Sevy. I mean, yeah, I was at the game yesterday when Sevy kind of shoved, except for obviously the one hit he gave, the one run he gave up. Mets are an overpriced dumpster fire.
They are the definition of mediocre.
I would do Vientos at first, Alonso DH, Beatty in left, and Ronnie at third.
I would let Ronnie play second. You could put McNeil in left.
Good point. John, would you do Bieber and Ramirez if you had to give up Beatty, Alvarez, Vientos?
All right, you're not getting all of that. You're not getting all of that.
Yeah.
No. Two of.
Oh, two of.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd probably give up like Vientos and like maybe Ronnie.
Let me augment Petruzzi's trade. Let me say they're going to throw in Josh Naylor for free.
He did hit a home run off Cookie. That video is spawned off of that. That big that nice.
Because I was really angry at Carrasco.
Josh Naylor being that DH.
Yep.
That you guys lack.
Yeah.
Well,
he'd be better than Vogelback.
We stupidly traded Colin Holderman, who, by the way, if you want to look at his numbers, of course, is an excellent reliever.
You are aware, Aaron Hicks is roaming out somewhere in the universe, waiting to be signed.
I'll pass on Aaron Hicks. Thank you.
You know, I'm not kidding, Sunil. Frank the Tank literally said on Twitter that the Mets should go out and sign Aaron Hicks instead of Tommy Pham.
I think Frank the Tank.
I'm sure he also said they should basically sign Gary Sanchez to a minor league deal, and we all know how that worked.
Exactly.
I mean,
at least I have a catcher now.
I mean, you're literally it'd be the trend, John, because like you're literally recreating the Yankees. Cano went to the Mets. Granderson went to the Mets. Dylan Betances went to the Mets.
Granderson was actually a decent player.
I like Curtis Granderson. Let's see. After that, we obviously have Gary. Ottavino. We had Gary recently. Joely Rodriguez.
Joely sucked.
Steven,
but to be fair, you got a sucky pitcher.
David
Robertson. Castro sucked. No, he was awful.
Yeah, Miguel Castro sucked for you guys.
No, he could not pitch worth a shit. The only positive is Lindor's moment is when the 3-homer game against that was the Sunday Night Baseball game. Yep, I remember.
That was like 2 years ago, and 21, I think.
Yep, and that was the same weekend Gary Sanchez decided not to be a catcher. Well, excuse me.
Oh yeah, and he missed the tag.
How anyone could have defended him after that is beyond me, because I was a big trade Gary Sanchez guy. But yeah, whatever you guys do, don't trade Buzzkill Brigham to the Yanks.
I'd send him down.
We wouldn't trade for him anyway, so you're fine there. Feeling mutual.
I would hope not. Frank has nicknames for every Mets player. It's insane. And then John has his other nicknames too, because he said Frank said no go suck, and then John's is
no go shit.
Exactly.
He's utter
Are we
dog.
talking about the Empire?
No, we're talking about the relief pitcher,
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a guy named was it Steven?
Steven Nogosek.
Yeah.
He's
He's
awful.
also
Awful. He was awful
Um,
today as well.
Angry John. Mets
Steve
shouldn't have gave,
Novacek, right?
What happened?
who?
Steve Novacek?
Yeah,
The
Nogosek.
pitcher, yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Angry John. Mets shouldn't have gave Verlander and that sicko Scherzer all the money. I feel bad for you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Marte's contract is even worse.
I disagree. I was harsh on Marte, but you got to remember he actually had a neck injury.
Yeah.
That always affects the player, but he's starting to come around better. And he played. Some reason Buck Showalter decided to play him in center, and he hasn't played in center field in 2 years. So that
Yep.
didn't really
And then
help.
he screwed up, gave up 3 runs today.
Well, that's all. That was also Buck's fault because he on that play he was shifted toward right field, right center, and the
It
ball
was,
was hit all the way to left center.
Yep.
So
And even hold on, I'm trying to think what was it was the lefty that was up, I think, right?
Beatty?
happened?
One of the on the 3-run hit that Marte fumbled.
well, it might have was it McMahon
It wasn't was it McMahon?
or Nolan Jones?
One of them, but anyway, like the left fielder should be in that position to make the play. If they're all
Yeah.
shifted to the right, that is. But what do I know?
No, you know
People.
more right now than Buck.
Well, I guess suppose. Li says he would trade DJ and Glaber. Well, I would like to know his second base option if that's the case. Now Trey Sweeney's more of a third baseman, Jacob. Let's see. You Jeff fans better pray Aaron Rodgers lays off the Xanax. I think it's ayahuasca.
Why does
Shouldn't
everyone hate Aaron Rodgers so much? He's literally been one of the best quarterbacks in our generation ever.
Yeah, for an 8-9 team last year.
Oh, and what was your team?
12-5.
And how many playoff wins? Do they have more playoff wins than Aaron Rodgers?
Do we have more playoff wins than the New York Jets? The New York Jets have been socially distanced from the Vince Lombardi since 1969.
Really? When's the last time your team went to the conference championship?
Sooner than the Jets have.
You're a Cowboys fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys went to the championship
The 95, 96, yeah. And and it's basically the same year the Jets went backwards.
But 2010 is sooner than 95.
Yeah, but you had Trainwreck Ryan as your head coach, and you lost to Pittsburgh, and you had butt fumble Sanchez.
I know,
Listen,
and we still made it to a championship
Sanchez
game.
could deliver in the playoffs. Sanchez could deliver. Yeah, I know.
Who, Gary or Mark?
Sanchez could deliver in the playoffs. I'll say that for him. I know he's very.
I can't say Dak delivers in the
And
playoffs.
then after that, Mark Sanchez delivered the most epic butt fumble on Thanksgiving Thursday night that I've ever seen.
He did. It was embarrassing.
I will always say that is the most overrated, overplayed play of all time when it comes to memes. It is the most overplayed thing of all time, and I will always.
It's on every GIF keyboard.
It is
Exactly.
Sad.
It's played. It annoys the fuck out of. Well, it doesn't annoy the fuck out of me. The fact that it's overplayed annoys the fuck out of me. But
literally, the issue is, Sunil, you cannot say Dak has delivered in the playoffs. Can't say that.
You can't say the Jets have either.
Well, we haven't been there in 13 years.
We haven't.
But
No.
we're gonna be
Yeah,
back with Aaron Rodgers.
They'll be back. They'll be back.
Well, wait a second. With Robert Saleh, how many of his receipts recently have been paid out?
Not from last year, but
Nothing
this
from
year.
nothing from last
they'll
year.
check.
Nothing from last. But would you like to make a bet, sir? I'm telling you, the Jets will be better than the Cowboys this year.
In terms of regular season record and in terms of getting farther.
Getting further.
Okay.
Jets getting further than the Cowboys. Let's establish when the Jets will make the playoffs.
Okay.
Because right now you guys were on the cusp of knocking on their doors. You had who was that wide receiver, that controversial guy that you guys had? Brandon Marshall, yeah. I mean, he's practically your TO without the popcorn fingers.
Brandon Marshall was 2015.
Yeah. And you guys had your best shot at making the playoffs. And just like last year, and many years that we can probably count on all 5 fingers on both hands, both feet, maybe a couple of times over. You guys basically screwed up.
I'm
Well,
telling you.
So right now, just end the season or just enough to suck fans basically aren't the ones to talk.
I'm not saying we have the right to talk, but neither do Cowboy fans. Y'all
Well,
haven't done anything in forever.
They've been deep-seated in mediocrity for the past how long? How many years? Not that we're better.
ever since Broadway Joe left, it's been nothing but mediocrity. Even when you had
When you
Bill
had
Parcells,
Tony Ono, all right, you guys were mediocre.
you
then
had
too.
you had your most legitimate shot with Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick as your coach and defensive coordinator. You shit the bed against Denver and Mile High.
That's right. We turned over the ball 6 times in the again.
But I'm willing to say the Jets will make the playoffs and the Cowboys will not. Or maybe the Cowboys will, but they won't go further than the Jets. They're not a better team.
I think both teams make the playoffs, in my opinion. We haven't done our official all 32 predictions, but
I'm gonna say this.
If John's gonna be on the podcast tomorrow, which I know he said he might have an obligation. I don't know if he does or not. If he's on the podcast tomorrow, we're gonna be doing the Jets predictions. And John is a little upset that Alex, Donald, and Brian picked the Giants over the Jets.
Not this year, buddy. Not this year.
I might even pick the Bad News Bears over the Jets.
All right, now you're just throwing out random teams. Get out of here.
I might throw out Disney's Little Giants over the Jets, and those are nothing but that's basically an elementary school recreational football team.
That will not happen. Don't worry.
Well,
Luka.
neither will the Jets making the playoffs anytime soon because Robert Saleh's receipts are basically worth an upside down Bitcoin.
The New York Jets are making the playoffs this year.
Of course, I agree.
Middleman Alex, you've been very.
What I was gonna say. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be a middleman here, right?
Oh,
and
God.
I'm not.
No.
So
And you shouldn't talk. And you shouldn't talk.
I have the name. No, but listen here. Okay, I'm not gonna make any bets. I need to do my full schedule predictions. Now, here's the thing: you could sit here and say, okay, well, Rodgers is a better quarterback than Dak, and he has a track record of making it further. You could say that, right? Obviously, for the Jet fan side, but for the Cowboy fan side, not that I'm endorsing the Cowboys because I'm a Giants fan myself, but the NFC is weak as hell, so they could go further than some other teams.
Well,
it depends who goes.
Why don't we make a bet because the Jets and Cowboys do face off this year, correct?
Yeah, week 2.
So what if we bet on that? It's a better testament. Unless you're scared.
What are you betting on? The retirement of the Professor Angry John name?
No.
Oh, I don't think he'll ever do that.
That's kind of a good one, not gonna lie.
He's never gonna put that
We're
one
not
up.
retiring my name though. No.
You're gonna change it to Deadass D'Amico?
That's me.
I like that.
That's funny. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Angry Lightning McQueen? Drunk Lightning McQueen?
I like that.
All right, I'll change it for one show if the Cowboys beat the Jets. The very next show after that I appear on, and Sunil and me will discuss it.
And you're gonna be coming in a Scottish kilt? I just threw that one randomly just to get a new skin.
I'll leave it. What's it called? Because I want to save a bet for Brian.
What?
We got to see who's wearing a banana suit at some point between me and Brian.
Banana suit,
dude. The way Aaron Rodgers fumbles, his football uniform is a banana suit.
Telling you, Sunil, I will promise you the Jets will stomp the Cowboys.
This is gonna be awesome.
Remember, Matt? What?
Stomp the Cowboys?
They're going to stomp them. We beat you last time with Sam Darnold. How do you lose to Sam Darnold? Remember that? That
was like when you had Darrell Revis on your team.
No, he wasn't on the team.
That was
on the team.
That's past Revis.
Way past Revis.
It was 2019 with Jason Garrett. Yeah, it was Jason Garrett's last year as a head coach.
We had
Yeah.
Adam Gase.
Yeah, and Garrett came to be an OC in the Meadowlands for the team in blue,
Sabotaged
and
us. Yes.
basically clapped his way out of a job.
Yep, he did. And then
Pretty
Joe
impressive.
Judge tried to save his own ass. We all know the sequence of events. Jets have no weapons besides Garrett Wilson. He's not even all that. Jets are last year's Broncos. I'm telling everyone.
That is not true.
Ooh.
That's Bill's
That's
Mafia.
another. There's another team that always fails in the playoffs.
I'm just
Alex,
saying.
the middleman, pick a side. Cowboys will finish third behind the Giants.
Oh, shit, Li saying
I don't
you
know.
were
It
third.
dep-
Li is basically a dead version of Chewbacca. His take doesn't mean jack squat.
The problem, listen, if the Giants, and I know that these are the built-in excuses, as Luca would say. If the Giants' schedule wasn't hard enough, I would actually say that. But I don't know about
Now, when the Cowboys beat the Jets and sweep the Giants, Li's new nickname is going to be Li Cowboy King.
Oh God, I don't want to have to look at that in my chat. Luca, the Sanchez butt fumble is overplayed as your obsession of Taylor Swift.
I don't even have an obsession, so that really doesn't work.
No, actually, I'll raise that one level higher. Now I'll say that's a new Nickelback.
You know, honestly, Sunil was something to invest in when you make a bet with these two. Maybe if the Jets lose, Luca has to listen to 2 Taylor Swift albums.
No.
Luca has to do his impression of Mike McCarthy.
Oh, good God.
All right,
Mike
but hold
McCarthy.
on. Neil,
Yeah, that guy's from Pittsburgh.
All right, you know what? I'll do you better.
Neil,
I'll do you better.
if you
I'll do you
lose,
better.
if the Jets beat the Cowboys, you got to buy my shirt from the merchandise from the store.
Which is never going to happen because the Jets won't even be in the same zip code as winning at that time.
Do you agree?
Wow.
Do you agree on the terms?
I'll buy a Cowboys hat.
And what is your 3 comp when the Cowboys win?
Then you can rename my name for one show.
Week.
And what do you mean
Nah.
week? It was
You know
your
what?
idea.
Sunil, I'll do you better. If the Cowboys beat the Jets, I will buy a Cowboys hat, and I have to wear it on stream the next day.
A Cowboys hat as in a 10-gallon Cowboys hat or an actual Dallas Cowboys athletic hat?
Actual Dallas Cowboys
Imagine
hat.
came out with that actual cowboy hat.
Yeah, the 10-gallon hat. He's actually going to be dressed up in the Levi's and the Wranglers with the redneck belt buckle and the 10-gallon hat. And then he's gonna come out with an East Coast Southern drawl and everything. He's gonna be like Mike Francis, a cowboy.
Oh God, merging those 2 accents are horrible.
Yeah,
Cowboys are even worse than the Jets. Bill's Mafia says. So Bill's Mafia.
And that's a
anyway.
Bills fan saying
Bills
that.
Mafia, dude. Your quarterback looks like Chris Pratt.
Shit. So Neil, I have to say, you are funny. I'll give you that.
There he is. He shows up in cowboy boots. I think that's also a good one.
Speaking of the Cowboys, I'm watching Silver Linings Playbook right now, and they're talking about how they're making the bet against the Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys.
Well, you do realize that Kellen Moore is no longer the OC, right?
Yeah,
Mike
he's on
McCarthy's
the
gonna.
Chargers, I believe.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy's calling plays, and Brian Schottenheimer is by name the
Is that a
OC.
good thing in your opinion?
Anything over Kellen Moore is a good thing.
Okay.
Schottenheimer's not good. Schottenheimer is not good.
He's just there in name. Mike McCarthy's in charge. It's kind of like saying Aaron Boone is the manager, but Brian Cashman's calling the shots.
exactly.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you have. What did you say? The main thing. What?
Is we want to see, is the viewers want to really see Luca that way with the cowboy thing. Luca the cowboy. The Cowboys hat wear for the rest of the season. That's tough. I don't think Luca would sign off for that. If the
Oh
Cowboys,
yeah, I feel you, man. You know.
another Cowboys fan in the chat. Let's see if I missed a couple of comments. Jets are not even gonna make the playoffs.
Really?
That's true.
Cowboys have fat ass Mike McDonald's, McCarthy at head coach. They suck, man. This guy's going in on everybody. Dak delivers interceptions. in the
Everyone's
playoffs.
making enemies.
Everybody's
Literally.
declaring war on each other.
There's no peace in this.
Wait, so whoever said Dak declares, he delivers interceptions. I guess got this to say: Daniel Jones delivers fumbles.
Not in
Now
the
it's a
playoffs,
four-way war. We've turned into a three-way war into a four-way war. It's like
This is
that's
like-
That's a Bills fan
You guys-
saying.
Dude,
You guys ever play the
if you
game Risk?
think you're getting under the skin right now with all those cowgirls and whatever, especially what this guy's saying, Brad Jewis, you
Well, he's
haven't
a 49ers
haven't even pinched the skin, buddy. It looks like a skinny arm, but it's thin. It's thick skin, thicker than.
Easy, yeah. So, Neil, the Cowgirls got beat by porn star Jimmy and Mr. Irrelevant. That's a 49ers fan talking. Just want to clarify. Shouts to Jets vs. Mess.
What's going on?
Wait, Cowboys still have the series lead in that playoff head-to-head. So he's still, he's talking about a Niners team that hasn't won since Steve Young left. I mean, you had a 21-3 or 21-6 deficit in that Super Bowl again when it was the Harbaugh Bowl. You came back all the way, but you still fell short with Colin Kaepernick as quarterback.
That was a long.
That was the first 49ers loss in the Super Bowl. The second one came with Italian Jimmy.
Yes, 49ers.
Italian Stallion Jimmy.
Italian
Yeah.
Stallion Jimmy.
When the Cowboys get past the first round, we got past for the first round. We beat the
They beat the Bucks.
the Raiders current owner last year. He was playing Chuck and Duck, Tom Brady.
Can I ask how much?
Li,
much
go back to your
money is
basement and change up into your Chewbacca outfit, man. Your takes are basically losing everything.
You know what's funny? The funny thing is, for anyone who does watch Star Wars, Yoda and Chewbacca are like actually like friendly or friends in Star Wars.
Yeah, but I get under LI Yankees Kings skiing so easily, it's not even funny. Unfortunately for Cowboys.
For Cowboy fans, when they win another Super Bowl, they're gonna have to turn their PlayStation off. I get.
Yeah, and Bill's Mafia, maybe you'll win another Super Bowl when you get Scott Norwood back to kick it wide right.
Oh.
And he's even pushing the agenda for my team. Yes, Zeke is still a free agent. If the Giants win Week 1, we're gonna sweep. I don't think so. If we win, I think Week 1.
The Giants can't even hold the Cowboys' jock strap. Okay, I mean this is basically what the Giants are worth: an empty bottle of Heineken.
I would not go that far. Kerm says he's got nothing on us. Probably, I think he's a Chargers fan. If I'm
Wait, he's got nothing on us. Is he like is he listening to Whitney Houston tracks or something? I got nothing.
Oh man.
He probably just got off watching I Want to Dance with Somebody right now, the Whitney Houston makeover movie.
That's
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, Sunil?
Final thoughts. Yoda replaces Boone as Yankee manager probably in August, right after the trade deadline, because the Yankees are more inept than ineptler. The Mets, well,
I disagree.
the Mets have to discover how to play fundamental baseball, basically.
They need to learn how to pitch.
They need to how not to piss off Angry John, for one thing. That's impossible practically because Angry John is angry more than half the time.
At least 75%.
I'm going to raise that to like 95. Angry John is the new voice of Grumpy Smurf if they ever remake the Smurfs movie. I hate Justin Verlander. I hate Max Scherzer. I hate playing the Yanks.
Carlos Carrasco is the absolute worst.
Dude, that guy who they play on that meme, he should be the next Biggest Loser character if they ever bring back Biggest Loser.
Oh man, he might.
He gives people like us who he basically shave off our heads bald that name.
Good point. Sunil, we appreciate you coming on, my man. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time around.
Man.
Yeah.
Always love when you're on.
Appreciate it. All right. So real quickly before we go to our next caller, hot take: Kafka is the Jets' next head coach next year.
Kafka?
How about now? Can we switch out Salah for Kafka? I'd love that.
Well, we wouldn't have an offensive coordinator, but then again,
that's okay. We'll give you Salah. He'll transition real good.
Yeah, he will.
No, this is not Joe Judge and Matt Patricia. Don't worry, Sunil. When DJ brings the Giants to Super Bowl when we acquire number one, I will not let you hear the
Giants to a Super Bowl.
I'm I'm not trash talking right now. I'm waiting for the Giants to get a little bit better. The Giants will be better than Jets next year too. They actually have a well-built roster and have chemistry. They didn't have just buy a bunch of grandpas.
Okay.
Yeah, this has been one of the top recommendations from Mr. Angry John as we're doing the Subway series, and also going to it as well. Bills are getting D-Hop. Oh God, no! We want him to go to the Chiefs because Brian has to. What is it?
Chug mustard.
Chug mustard.
So we're kind of rooting for that, but I'll take him on the Jets if he wants to come here. I got no problem.
Crackle Nuts, what's up?
What's up, my man?
The Jets suck fat toes. So the rivalry is back on.
Yep.
But let's
Everyone's
get to
the rival tonight.
Yeah, everybody's been just pointing. It's like The Office. Everybody's been pointing the gun at each other.
Dallas. Well, it wasn't the game called Dallas or something, or like
I don't remember.
I forgot what the game was called in that show, but
I don't remember. But if it's Dallas, it's fitting because everybody was literally Jets, stay away from Kafka. Angry John, take off that Jets shirt. You look like a bum with that shirt.
I look homeless. I don't look homeless or a bum. What are you talking about, you loser? No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's bring on our next LIC to be calling in a bit. What is up, Kerm? Are you there, Kerm? Yo, what is up, my man?
What's up, Kerm?
What is going on?
Nothing much. Nothing.
Oh man. So you're a Chargers fan.
I was kind of disappointed that the whole Cowboys and Jet. Yeah. Again, to add on to that little war thing. And for good reason, because we do all of our embarrassments on the field.
You're right on that one. Right on that one.
We got some comments here.
You're saying, Dak is like the postman. He doesn't deliver on Sundays.
Oh, the war is continued.
Crackle Nuts, we need you and John to have a pre-fight win before September 23rd.
Oh, God. Well, watch Crackle Nuts be like a 7-footer with just like I'd have to look up to and like just get my ass kicked.
I would hope not. Hope not.
Probably would happen.
23rd is gonna be fun though. 23rd is.
I'm surprised. Y'all should like get called in here. Like, continue it on the stream. Like get in the call, and everybody enjoy this. Because I pretty much got nothing to say.
Well, we appreciate you coming on either way, my man.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. We appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got nothing to say, man. Like,
well, let's see. You're a Yankee Charger fan, is that it?
No.
Okay.
Who do you support? Oh, okay.
I think he popped out. But I'm gonna introduce this person by saying one thing. Did somebody say beer?
Oh
What?
my God!
What?
Oh
What?
my God!
Hey,
This
man.
dude.
It's
What's up,
John's.
my guy?
You probably wake up to that sound, don't you? Did
That is
somebody
not
say
beer.
beer?
That is
And then he
not
goes
true.
enough with the WWE already.
Dude, I didn't even know he said that in the video, which is the funniest
I didn't
part.
even know either because we were just going along with your chants and everything.
Because I was too in tune with the game, right? And I just heard them. Not that I hate the WWE, I love it, but I'm like, stop with the fucking WWE.
Enough with the WWE already.
It was like, I'm getting annoyed. Oh, the Kerm did answer my question.
Padres, Chargers.
All right, wow. All right.
Well, that means that's fair. San Diego, that's fair.
San Diego.
All right.
San Diegans.
Yeah.
What's funny about the whole Sunil thing is that when the Cowboys last won, Daniel Jones wasn't even born yet. So I find that very funny.
Is that true? I don't know how.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones is like 25.
I think Jones was born in 97.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Let's see. Sunil and Brad are still going at it with football, which We've induced a hatred and a rivalry tonight, which is fun.
Steve Austin cursed the wrestling world with the what
Oh,
chance.
no.
Yes, he did.
Oh no.
So wait, do you agree with that, Matt?
I mean, I guess so. I guess because look at John, the way he reacted when he saw that.
I mean, we were saying it, and it was because I remember I split the video up into threes. The first part was just doing like chants before you got out of the bathroom from what the video portrays is we were doing chants from like the stadium. So Jonathan was like, "Hot dogs, get your hot dogs." I'm like, "Programs, get your programs," and then all the other stuff involved. And the Mac comes out just because there's somebody say beer.
Dude, what's the funniest part? The whole walk to the store, I was fucking being stone cold the entire time.
Yes, he was being stone cold when we went to Rite Aid.
I don't know how like people dealt with that. I really don't.
Well, I mean, listen, you made friends through it, so if anything, there's
Stone Cold makes friends with everybody.
That's right.
Let's see. I'm glad Roman got kicked by Jimmy yesterday. Booyah says.
Yeah. Talk about fake wrestling like it matters so much. It's better to talk about that than the Yankees, in my opinion.
Sunil says Matt Riley from Sea Caucus. What's going on, Matt? Well, he is from Jersey.
Matt Riley
Not
from
Sea
Caucus.
Caucus, actually. Not from Sea Caucus, but I am from Jersey.
Matt from Red Bank. What's going on, Matt?
Hey, first time, long time. Do you think a team could go 162-0? I'll hang up and listen.
Well, you actually first time listener, long time caller.
Yep, first time listener, long time caller.
Every pro wrestler hates the what chance, Li says.
Yeah, they try to talk and then the whole crowd just goes chants what every 5 seconds.
Hey, listen. I'm not even a wrestling fan, and I was just going along with Jonathan and Sean. So that's the funniest part. Out of curiosity, Alex and Luke, can y'all stream any game on Playbook? Does it have to be on a major network? It doesn't have to be on a major network. That's obviously I talked with the guys that play back, and that's what they recommended. Because if, for instance, it's not on ESPN, it's not on Fox, you would have to obviously still sign in with your TV provider as if it was on a major network, but you would only get access like locally if you're through an MLB TV subscription, if you
YouTube
TV, all that sort of stuff. So, like for instance, other than that, if let's just say the Yankees are playing the O's, the Orioles network or the Yankees network. So it's kind of like the local stuff. Let's see. Isn't WWE scripted? Imagine being shirtless, oiled up in tight underwear, grabbing another man by the balls.
I pissed off LI. Uh-oh.
Wrestling hurts. Hey, Matt, you want to get in the ring to see how fake it is?
It's funny because I was going to become a wrestler at one point, and then I was like, yeah, that's too stupid. I'm not going to do it.
Well, you were the best wide
receiver. You got to have a
storyline. East Brunswick.
Dude, I'm stone cold. It's all I need. Just copy Stone Cold. It doesn't matter.
His storyline is going to be with an intro with all those videos on it.
Exactly, bro. I just come out, I grab a beer, and I hit him in the head with a beer, and then I walk off.
Nice plan.
I was close to saying
they know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Exactly.
No.
I was close to saying Hoboken says Sea Caucus. Hey, Jet fans, Joe must go. Joe must go. Joe must go. Well, in terms of Joe Douglas, I mean,
is that how he's going?
I'll let them make that their decision.
Dude, what have the Cowboys even done? He likes to talk so much for no reason. And I love that you were just sitting quiet, Alex, the whole time.
You don't.
He was attacking the Super Bowl thing.
What do you? He was attacking the Jet fans. What am I going to sit here and take one
and
side?
And then when he attacked the Giants, he just still sat there. But it was still funny because he can't talk to us because we've won more recently than them.
Middleman.
Hey, for the members, there is a GIF called Middleman. So, and also become a member.
Guys. Spam it. Spam the middleman.
The middleman, or just say middleman. Let's see. Bills Mafia, enjoy life with Chris Pratt as your quarterback. Chris Pratt dressed up in the first.
What's wrong with Chris Pratt? What's wrong with Chris Pratt?
Funny.
Man? He's funny.
Sunil, my QB is way better than yours. That's just a fact. Well, both don't show up in the playoffs. So
Dak might be the worst quarterback in that division still, and Washington doesn't even have a quarterback.
Yeah, one team doesn't have a quarterback.
One team, and they don't even know what their name is now because obviously those rights might go away. or if you have.
Sunil, I know exactly what makes up a ring. I've been a wrestling fan for like 13 years. Okay, it's wood underneath
I
it.
think Li is saying that. Matt, what do you think is?
Yeah, it's wood underneath the mat. I know that.
Do you though?
Yes. I'm not what you like to call stupid. Okay, I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
I
As
guess.
Spencer Shea once said.
That's who said.
Might be an
Oh,
idiot,
yes,
sir.
yes.
I may be an idiot, sir, but there's one thing I'm not, and that is an idiot.
Matt, Alex doesn't get that name for nothing, except he is not some shady without shades. Exactly, you're not wearing the shades, dude.
Luca took my Luca. My shades are up with Luca, I think.
Go in the room and get it.
It's pronounced Luker.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Luca.
See, you're not even going with the character here, Luca. You got to have the name, and you're just keeping it as Luca.
Nah, see, I don't like to be called Luker
Why?
There we go.
because my name doesn't end with an ER.
No, you got to do it like Mike Francesa. Are you really talking about the gorilla?
See, the thing is, the problem with Francesa in that gorilla video, he said gorilla, and then he went back to saying gorilla.
I'm nuts. Didn't Washington sign Jacoby Brissett? I think they did. That's not.
Dude, why is everyone obsessed with Jacoby Brissett, bro? He's not even that good. All year long, Giants fans kept saying, "I want Jacoby Brissett over Jones."
No, I don't know. Jacoby Brissett.
Dude's a game manager at best. Whoa,
Okay. Lucifer. Oh, he's
Damn,
the
I'm
devil
the
now.
devil now?
yeah.
Don't give him that power. Don't give him that power.
Yeah.
How many Bills the rings have? You can't even count them on one hand because they have none. Well, they
How
did.
many rings has
lose one
Sunil
of
even
them.
seen in his life, by the way? Well, I'm sure he was alive when they won, but I don't even know.
Kerm says, has he been under the ring?
I'm not Hornswoggle, dude.
Hornswoggle.
That little bastard.
Both don't show up in the playoffs, bro. Daniel Jones let the Eagles gangbang him, no condom.
Did you not see that first game at all when he threw for 400 yards? I guess the second game is the only one that matters to certain people.
Alex, are we gonna have a Twins After Dark this week on game season? Well, I know I'm joining Pete on Tuesday, so Matt, I'm older than you. Just I'll leave it at that. So he probably has at least one.
I'm
ring.
sure. I've seen at least one too, so that's good.
Well, in our lifetime, unlike the two Jet fans here.
Fuck yourself.
Hey, man, they got to celebrate
Shut up,
those
middleman.
two cool championship games in 2009 and 2010. So
Shut
they
up.
got before the Super Bowl. They got.
Why does Luker look like a wannabe cop pizzle?
Dude, he looks like Tom
Squidward.
Cruise from Top Gun right now. With the sunglasses.
He looks like fried Squidward.
I look what?
Fried
He's
Squidward.
on the thing on fried Squidward.
He's Taylor Swift's boyfriend, right? Remember? That's what he
Don't
looks
give
like.
him that much. Well, he's Taylor Swift fan number one.
Exactly.
Just like Donald is James Corden fan number one.
That's right.
Exactly. Should
Don't
have a
tell him
podcast.
that. He might
James
get
Corden and Donald should have a podcast, just like Luca and Taylor Swift should have a podcast together.
No.
Called Couples Therapy. They should call it that.
Oh my god. It's pretty damn funny. He has the goose look. Yeah, he might
don't
have
care.
the
You're my eyes, Goose.
Goose from yeah. Luker looks like an extra from Bad Boys.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
Ooh,
What
they
you
come.
gonna do when they come for you? And watch Cops.
Yes.
I was watching Cops.
Because I know cops don't start
Doesn't
till
start till
4.
4.
Yeah, exactly.
See, 3/4 of us get it because Luke hasn't watched Step Brothers.
Damn, bro. What is wrong with you? First, you lie about not liking Taylor Swift. Now you haven't watched Step Brothers. What are you doing?
And hold on. I have watched Step Brothers.
Okay.
Then you
Matt
should have
Screws,
replied.
Matt Screws, what you gonna do?
So are you gonna
do
quote the
when
movie?
Mets
'Cause we just
fucking
did.
lose?
Yeah, I was about to say, you can quote the movie because we just did.
Do I have to quote the movie? I've seen
I mean,
the
we
entire
all three of us did.
I don't have to swear to shit.
Exactly.
Exactly is not a quote in the movie, Luca.
Oh, I didn't even say it. Oh, Luca.
Luca, you need to quote.
Quotes and holds, I guess. There's There's the one scene. Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Okay, so
All right. That's
Definitely saw that on Instagram somewhere. He's like, oh,
No. I've seen.
I'm gonna keep that in case I ever talk about Step Brothers.
I've seen the movie before.
Mm-hmm.
you guys the
Just
wannabe
like you
Ice
say, you
Man
hate
look?
Taylor Swift. I understand.
Oh, we got an Eagles fan in here.
Oh,
we
shit.
got almost
Now
the
it's
entire
complete.
NFC East.
You
in
see,
the chat.
you see,
This
you
is
see.
a
They
bigger
can say
war.
something though because they just went to the Super Bowl, so they actually can talk. And they saw a Super Bowl 4 years ago.
Cowboy fans might be the dumbest motherfuckers.
Although his profile picture's of a bum quarterback, so I don't know why.
Who is it? I can't even tell.
Jalen Hurts, 22
Oh, no.
touchdowns, and got paid like $300 million.
So let's see. We had a Bills fan, we had a Chargers fan, we had a Cowboys fan. We obviously got Giant fans, we got Jeff fans.
Hey, Charles Barkley, I don't drink
49ers
those, so that's
fan.
why I don't do that.
Okay. That really doesn't even
All right.
smell. Coors like cans on his head. Yeah, that's yep. So let's see. We got three teams in the NFC East: Chargers, Jets, 49ers, and I feel like there's more. Oh, you
need to
lost
watch it.
1.5-legged QB 4 months ago. You can't talk shit.
1.5-legged QB.
Fly trash birds into the trash. I wish they just go away. I've never seen this endorsement of a rivalry before.
Wow.
Like,
How is Charles Barkley hating on his own team? It's Philly.
Yeah, isn't he? No, he's not from there, but
No, I know, but still.
he played for them. He played for Philly.
That's why I said it.
Die, Eagles, die. Get your ass kicked by 30. My bum QB took your team to school. Boy, Giants aren't winning anything as long as Danny fumbles as a quarterback.
Danny Fumbles had like 3 fumbles last year. Okay, so relax. Probably Jalen Hurts probably had more fumbles. So good job.
Luke, I think Taylor is still waiting for her $12 refund.
Oh my god. He's mad that he found out Aaron Rodgers went, so he had to resell them and lost money. That's what happened.
I have to say, Jacob is by far the most calm fan right now, just trying to crack jokes.
Because it's sort of like a 7-way war here. You got Cowboy fans. There's
going to be more people that come in. It's like, oh, let me get in this war.
You just can't piss off an Irishman. That's what happened with me. So I just got loud.
Piss off the Irishman. Niners are NFC West. Well, no, I didn't. I said 3 teams in the NFC East because I'm a Giants fan. See, Brad?
We got 2 AFC teams and we got like 8 NFC teams tonight.
Yeah, so it's all coming together. I see the dude in the jet shirt at the top right. I must say, I think we're gonna meet in the Super Bowl. Are you nuts?
Okay. All right. All right.
Are you nuts?
Let it be.
What?
I love the confidence.
All right.
What?
All right.
I think I need to get up and walk away after that.
Hey, now he has a side. Now he has a side, everyone.
I'm tired of this.
Now he has a side.
I'm tired of this Jets talk, okay? The Jets, we treat them like they're the Chiefs or something.
No, we don't. What? In what world?
You're saying, oh, we're going to make the playoffs. You're like guaranteeing a playoff spot this year.
Yes, I am.
Because we're going to be top of the division. Are you kidding
Dude, I
me?
even said you're going to win the division this year, but I'm not going to be that confident about my team like that, especially if I was a Jets fan.
What?
They have a quarterback
That's
for him.
because Matt's the pessimist and everything. That's why.
I know.
Dude, even when the Knicks had good players this year, I said, oh, they're going to win 44 games. I underestimated what they were going to do.
Well, at first I said they were going to be a play-in team or the back end of the play-in. Then they
Matt, I swear to God, the Yankees could be up like 12-0 in a game, and you could be like, oh, this fucking food sucks.
Dude, you sound exactly like my brother right now, John.
No, it's you, though.
They say that all the time. What is there to be happy about with the team?
No, I'm not saying
the manager himself says he doesn't know what he's doing, so why should I?
No, I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that's how pessimistic you are.
No, if they actually had a good people, like a good GM and a good manager,
I understand
they
that.
the team's good.
That's not what I'm. Yeah.
See, if they had Buck Showalter or Bruce Bochy as their manager, then I would like the team.
But I don't think the Yankees would succeed with.
Yankees would be in first place right now if Buck Showalter was the manager.
I disagree because Buck Showalter is. I originally liked him for like potential manager, but you know what? He's getting very old. Should I say? What's the term? There's a certain term for like being too old or some shit. Long in the tooth. He's a little long in the tooth. John will tell you because
boomer.
Yeah, he's a boomer because John complains constantly about how he's not playing the kids while they're the ones
Crackle
really
Nuts agrees.
succeeding. I would say Bochy probably because he'll prioritize the kids, not so much Buck Showalter. Showalter's stuck in his ways.
I just fly, Eagles, fly. I don't. First of all, obviously, there's no rivalry between the Eagles and the Jets, but also let's mark the record that the Jets have never beat the Eagles in the regular season. So,
Okay, we're talking. He was talking about a Super, not all-time record.
no, I'm pointing it out, but I still don't see the Jets being a Super Bowl out of the friggin' AFC. Come on. My expectations this year has to be second round minimum. What for
Depends
the
who
Giants?
they play in the first round. If they play the Chiefs, then you can't expect them to win that game.
Well, I mean, yeah, it depends.
Who knows? We might have a home divisional playoff game. Not divisional. I'm sorry, home wildcard playoff game.
That hasn't happened since 2011.
No. I said home wildcard playoff game. That's
I'm
back
aware.
in 2003.
I'm talking about in just
Oh.
general in New York sports, like football. So,
Crackle Nut says Eagles can suck shit. Jets are lucky to be
Jets
on
are
time.
not lucky to be on prime time. They deserve it. They deserve it with Aaron Rodgers as quarterback. They deserve it.
hey, Sunil, you get 2 seconds of me. All right, there you go.
Let's see. What else we got in this like 5-way war? He's talking about the Giants.
Oh, okay. Well, they won a playoff game last year. They should have higher expectations, maybe championship games. If that's the case.
I know we own the Jets. I don't like the Jets, nor do I care for them, but I really like their squad of the AFC.
How do they have no receivers? Who said that, by the way? Outside of Wilson, they have no receivers.
Who
That
said
was
that?
the-
They literally have
Bills fan, I
Lazard. They have their fourth wide receiver is Corey Davis.
We got
Randall Cobb's the
technically-
backup. Oh,
Aaron
God.
Rodgers. Let's see, my thumb hurts.
He had a broken thumb.
I never understood the Aaron Rodgers hate.
He had a broken
Because he
thumb
chokes
last
in
year.
like every big game. That's why.
I'll tell you this.
He's done a lot
a
more
good buddy.
than- Hold on. He's done a lot more than a lot of other quarterbacks in this league.
I was gonna
He has
say.
like 6 championship game losses. That's why everyone hates on him.
A good buddy of mine who does film. His name is Joe Blue at Jet X Factor. If you guys haven't already, check him out. He watched the 2020, 2021, 2022 individual games, and Blewett specifically said, without bias, that a majority of why Aaron Rodgers was close to like above average and not his usual self was A, a broken thumb injury, and B, his fucking weapons were doo-doo.
They were
Didn't the
3-1
Giants break
before he
his
broke
thumb?
his thumb.
Didn't the Giants break his thumb?
Yes, they probably would have won that game to the Packers if he didn't break his thumb.
See, the thing is, Jacob Cobb is the backup slot receiver.
Yeah.
Bills Mafia, outside of Diggs, who the hell is on that Bills wide receiver?
Yeah, Gabriel Davis doesn't show up till the playoffs.
This is literally like a 7-way war right now.
They really.
It's funny.
I don't
I'm
even
the
know
Giants
whose side
fan,
to
and
be
I'm
on. I just
arguing
know
on
with
your
Luka.
guys' behalf.
That's why I'm not going to argue for the Jets. Like, I'll let that be their argument. Kara Rodgers.
And you can do that. You can help out your brother here in this conversation, this argument.
Like he would hop with me in an argument for the Giants.
Maybe he would.
Depends.
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers is the reason Steve Frank is.
Discount double check.
What?
Aaron Rodgers is like Kevin Durant, the softest.
What?
superstar.
No.
He's not Kevin. No.
You're crackle nuts. I don't know what you're smoking tonight, but
Aaron Rodgers is
you
not
must be with
soft.
Snoop Dogg.
Isn't
Does Aaron
soft?
Rodgers limit his Instagram comment section like Kevin Durant does? I don't think that's called
No.
soft. Exactly.
Rodgers is hurt, but it's a calf injury. It's pretty minor. He said it's
Calf
being
injuries aren't
precautionary.
minor at 40 years old, Luca.
Well, that's what WFAN says. That's typical
A calf
WFAN.
injury could turn into an Achilles injury in about a second.
Well, that's why he's playing it precautionary.
The little man can't even choose how fucked up the chat is right now. Bills Mafia says Jets will fall apart when Zach Wilson hooks up with Aaron Rodgers' mother.
I rather that happen than let Zach.
Dude, I don't
Wilson
even
throw
know
the
what
ball.
Aaron Rodgers' mom looks like. I don't even think he gives a shit about his family. To be
She's
honest,
probably like 70 or 80. I don't know.
I don't want to
I
know.
I don't know about that, dude. Aaron Rodgers is only 39.
Crackle Nuts is setting the tone for September.
Jacob just wants to see me get into a fight.
Have you ever gone to a fight at a sporting event?
No,
We're gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, the way Jacob's phrasing this, we're gonna have to hire protection security detail.
Just bring Joe at you. I'm sure he'll defend on your behalf.
yeah,
Yes.
bring Bill.
Alex, you got a phone charger? Not a phone charger, a laptop charger lying around?
Mine's on low, so I don't know. Not
So,
remember. Let's see. Eagles will never win another Super Bowl, or mark my words. So I can't say that. Eventually, they will. I mean, I don't know when it will be.
I mean, they got to pay some guys though.
Yeah.
They already paid Hurts, so.
Six-way Ward. Don't put the Chargers in this until they stop charging. Yeah, the Chargers are.
They also got fuck you, Spanos.
Yeah.
It's funny though because they got an overrated ass quarterback in Justin Herbert.
So Neil, like I said, they're not winning the division. I know they aren't.
Me and John are coming to blows at Yankee Stadium, the greatest stadium.
Yankee Stadium is not that good.
I will agree with Matt on that one.
Dude, I think Citi Field's better than Yankee Stadium, and people hate on me for that.
I think Yankee Stadium is better, but it's not by much. It's like I don't really like the two.
The only good thing about it is that it's like old school. Like it looks like the old stadium semi.
What did Gary Sheffield Jr. say about it? Sheffield Jr. said something about it, Alex.
He said that the new Yankee Stadium is basically a field and then a shopping mall around it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, hold up, because now I gotta address a few comments. First off, Bills Mafia, we somehow beat you with Zach Wilson. We split with you guys. That's embarrassing.
You lost
Second
to me
off,
in Edmonds too.
Taco Nuts, Citi Field is way better than Yankee Stadium by far. I'm talking about the ballpark. That's not even a contest. Not even a contest.
Bills Mafia talks a lot for his team that doesn't do anything. They haven't been to a Super Bowl since the 90s, and he's talking a lot.
So wait, hold on. You're saying Citi Field is just no debate better than Yankee Stadium?
Easily.
Wait.
Easily.
That could be just because you're a Mets fan, though.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying. Look, I'll admit your team is better.
Well, yeah.
That's not saying much. Look what I said yesterday when that comparison, John.
Yeah. John, call me what he wants, but don't say Yankee Stadium is worse than Citi Field.
It is. It is in terms of, I'm not talking about baseball teams. I'm not talking about that.
Flag is fly.
I'm talking about the overall stadium. Overall stadium, Citi Field's better.
Citi Field is trash, though. No one knows where Citi Field is.
Queens is better than the Bronx.
It is in the middle of nowhere. That is true.
And no joke, I would rather, like, this is not me being Yankee biased. I'd rather be in the area that the Yankees are.
I'd rather be in Queens than the Bronx.
Well, I mean, it depends areas, but I'd rather be where the area the Yankees
you asked that question too.
In Queens, because like they've seen that place at night. It don't look very good.
They apparently are trying to renovate that area.
They are at 500, and Brad, I didn't say the team was better. I said the stadium was better.
Alex,
you do have a lot of players that I'd rather have on.
Well, yeah,
because you guys actually have a closer, so unfortunately.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but he's our only pitcher.
Okay, that's the most important position on the pitching staff. Is your closer.
We have no starters. What?
Okay, you'll get one.
I gotta play something really stupid.
Oh God!
Just give me a sec.
What?
What? What?
What was that? Dude, I cringed so bad when you did that, bro. What is that even supposed to be?
Supposed to be the EA
Sports noise?
Yes.
Oh my God. Phillies will end up ahead of the Mets. I'm sure of that.
You guys can't.
They should be. They have better players. They should finish ahead of the Mets.
They're still not.
Crickets. John, don't come to Yankee Stadium on September.
Oh, I'm not allowed now?
You're not
scared?
Damn.
See, he's backing out. He's backing out. That's why.
Is this like a WrestleMania main event right now going on?
This is the pre-card. This is like the build-up. Luca, please.
Pre-match promos between John and Cracklenuts.
Yeah. And what? Yeah, I'd have to. I think what was it? Jacob said I have to record. I need to hire somebody to record because I'm gonna have to intervene in all this. I was back in New York a year ago. My son, who's not a baseball fan, knew what shitty field looks like.
I'm telling you, Yankee Stadium is not that good of a ballpark.
I'm not saying it's not, but I would take it. I would take the general area, and I would take the stadium over Citi Field.
Is there a club by Citi Field, John?
What happened?
Is there a club by Citi Field? Because there's one by Yankee Stadium.
There's a couple actually.
I know.
There's like three of them all next to each other.
That's not the stadium though.
That's connected basically though, because like literally 2
Talking
feet
about
from
areas.
the stadium is a nightclub.
It's not the stadium. I'm not talking about the stuff around the stadium. I'm merely saying the stadium itself is just better.
No, Matt agrees with you, John, but this is a separate entity. This is the area.
No, I don't. To my knowledge, I mean, they might have stuff around it, and I just don't even know. But I'd have to look into that. But I don't think they have.
They got that tennis arena over there, but that's like kind of it.
What, near City Field?
That's where
Yeah,
they have
Arthur
the
Ashe
US
Stadium.
Open,
They got
I think.
that.
That's where they have the U.S. Open.
Mm-hmm.
Matt tell angry AAA doesn't count as a club. Was he talking about Alcoholics Anonymous?
Give me 1 second.
Damn, bro, that's so rude.
Well, this has been trading shots all night. Alex
Nice.
said to record if you'll go to the Giants-Jets game so I can see John and
This
Lucas.
is war. This ain't no.
I guess I'm not as much of a bad guy as I thought I was when I got like upset over that comment.
Alex is said to record the Giants-Jets game if you all go. I see John and Lucas' reaction. Well, we should have recorded it when when all four of us went to the Jaguars game. American Automotive Association. There's talking about AA and then an extra A. Best stadium in baseball is Camden. There's also that. There's PNC in Pittsburgh.
Camden's actually beautiful.
Yeah.
Does it look nice still, despite the messing up left field?
I went when I was in like middle school. Was it?
I gotta ask Pete because he's been there recently more than
I've only been to Yankee Stadium and Citi Field. I mean, I went to the old stadium, but I was like way too young to remember.
Jacob says this all happens the one night Donald isn't here.
Yeah.
What is he like is he like the man of peace or something?
Well, he I guess he would try to refine the situation, but we're just kind of letting it go forward.
Yeah,
he is the more wise man in that situation. So
wise, mature. I mean, choose your word.
Paul Heyman's the wise man for Roman Reigns, so Donald's the wise man for John.
Why me? What did I do? Why am I getting blamed?
You're the one that's going in an argument with Crackle Nuts right now.
That's always been a rivalry, though.
Yeah, but that's just a rivalry. I didn't say anything to him.
Hey, man.
Luca and Johnny be shattered once the Giants smoke the Jets.
Ooh.
Kerm says overrated. Herbert was set up to fail by Joe short passes Lombardi.
I can say the same thing about Daniel Jones, bro. Jason Garrett, clap boy. Okay.
Okay, Luca dipped.
Luca got mad over the Taylor Swift and Jets jokes, so he left.
If I'm not mistaken, his computer probably died. Let's see. Yeah, most of the Eagles guys, they have to pay in a year or two, though. Let's see. Hurts outplayed Mahomes. My QB1 is QB1 in the NFL. I don't care about passing numbers. Oh, boy. He said Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFL.
That's just not true at all. Like, Aaron Rodgers is still employed.
Hurts had one good year. I'm not going to stretch it.
Oh, wow. Fly, Eagles, fly. You know what? I'm ignoring your last two comments, and I'm taking your first comment.
He just had the ultimate heel turn on you, John.
That is not true. I do not always start it.
What is up, Jeff?
Jeff, what's good, my man?
Gullible little Jets fans.
What's it called? You've come to the witness the war that's going on between like 8,000 different people.
Senor, that was very clever of you.
Jalen Hurts himself next year. Luca left because he's about to give Swift another payment.
He found out Rodgers wants to go again, so he's like, "All right,
he's driving a MetLife. I'm pretty sure like
he's gonna pick him up at his Airbnb that Rodgers has in Jersey."
All right, he is returned. By the way, me saying the Jets making the Super Bowl is a complete fucking lie. I wanted to make Luca and John happy for a minute.
Well, we're not listening to those comments. All right,
is it opposite day today or something?
Yeah, is it opposite day?
I don't know.
Isn't that?
Like, I mean, Luca does have the fried Squidward, so it's like Squidward.
Squidward.
By the way, BTB is no longer invited until Vegas loses the series. Oh, bad take, Brian. Yes. Marlins Park is beyond blah.
They got a club in that stadium though.
Yeah, isn't it like in like
the Clevelander?
I don't know what it's called, but
in left field.
Yeah, I was gonna say in like the home run, the outfield section. I don't
They
know.
got a nightclub and a pool over there in left field, and yet still people still don't go.
I was thinking about like me. I know me, Donald, and Sean were in talks of possibly going down there when the Yankees play them, but I don't know if that's faded out since I have another possible trip looming. Let's see. Luca thinks Taylor Rogers is Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Jeffrey.
Take care, Jeffrey.
Just want to see if I got any more comments coming in. Yep, that happens when Donald's not here. But yeah, this is like a 7-fight rivalry. So I'm just. Oh no, we got a Dolphins fan in here.
Oh my God. Here we go. We're adding another person to the war. Here we go.
At least you get an AFC fan in here again. It was being NFC takeover for about an hour.
Chase Field seems nice. I've gotten that word from.
They got a pool there too.
They have a pool too.
That's like a big attraction.
Tropicana as well, but Tropicana is a garbage can.
They also got like stingrays in their stadium, so if there's ever if that pool ever goes away, then people are screwed.
The fact that they also probably have the best team in baseball right now might help.
Best team in baseball.
Doesn't do shit about its. Doesn't do shit about its tenants though. To be.
No, I know. It's just like a weird.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Dude, when they were in the World Series in 2008, they didn't even sell out. So that should tell you about that, about people caring about baseball in Florida.
Yeah.
It's not even Florida. They're not even in Tampa. They're in St. Petersburg.
They're in a bad part of Florida for baseball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Marlins, I mean, I'm sure if they had a playoff game, they'd sell out. But it's also Miami, so it's a little different.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
I
a
don't know
party.
if they would sell out. I don't know if they would. Being honest.
Depends who they're playing.
They'd come out of the woodworks.
If they played the Mets, it would sell out because the Mets fans would go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Met fans and all that sort of stuff. Tua, let's see, hold on. Tua take a concussion all over as a smack and head away from permanent residency in the ICU.
I actually do pray that Tua is like healthy because it sucks that like he's gone through so many injuries.
Dude, that's the unfortunate part about him. He's so good when he's healthy. Even in college, it was like that too.
Cousin went to the Texas ballpark. He said it was beautiful. I'd rather the old stadium, Arlington, over Globe Life. I don't like Globe Life.
I don't know why they switched stadiums so fast. Yeah, they were there for like 15 years and then they moved.
Yeah. With that being said, hey, hold on. Waddle, Tyreek, Tua, Ramsey, Xavier, and Howard. I think we're gonna win the East.
Okay.
Oh
boy. They're coming for Matt.
It's an ambulance, not a cop.
It's an ambulance.
He's gonna take it
Senor,
away.
did you call the cops on me? You son of a bitch. Senor called the cops on me. He found my face. He located where I was, and then he called the police.
But the latest version of Smack Talk, yeah. So apparently the Dolphins are going to win the East.
I mean, they were going to win last year until Tua got hurt.
I mean, Jalen Ramsey did get cooked by Stephon Diggs, so I think that's going to happen a little more this season.
He allowed 10 touchdowns last year. Everyone's treating like he's still Jalen Ramsey of like 2016.
Now, Teddy B's a free agent, Jacob.
Is he still hasn't signed yet?
Yeah,
I don't believe he signed with anyone.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
That's so weird. He's also got concussion issues
Alex,
too. That's probably why he doesn't want to get him.
You don't want to be in the old ballpark when it's like August and it's 115 degrees in the open. No, I wouldn't, considering the amount of sunburn that I have right now. But yeah.
Oh, where's Larry the Lobster tonight? I forgot.
Yeah, Larry didn't show up. Just like the Mets today, Larry didn't show up. So I didn't. I was thinking about the vest. And I'm like, you know what? The hoodie is going to be the fit tonight. It's next to the Cowboys Stadium, the newest stadium, I think.
Chase Field.
No, he's talking about Globe Life.
Oh, that's a disaster.
What?
that stadium next to Cowboys Stadium, that's a disaster of traffic. Before every game, definitely.
Well, that, and then also, you have to remember as well, the Philly stadiums are all in one. All they're like one plaza. Lincoln Financial, Citizens Bank, all in the same area as well.
Weird.
Yeah. Lobster, LMFAO. The new park has a retractable roof, so that's why they moved. Yeah.
Hey, man, we could say about MetLife is that we're right next to the American Dream Mall, so we do have an attraction in case anyone wants to go.
So attractive.
If you
Should've
like
went to
seeing
Zoom
air
work.
conditioners, I think you should go. If you like seeing air conditioners for about 3 hours.
I like seeing air conditioners. I like being in air conditioners.
It might help Alex when he's in the heat. When he's,
It gets
laying
really
down.
cold in there at times, so makes sense.
Yeah, the wind.
Jacob says Alex's face looked like Sandy Cheeks last night.
When she couldn't breathe or whatever it was. What was
Yeah,
it? She's under. What is it like? Sea creatures versus land creatures. I think it was. Sunil says Matt Riley is right. Arlington is a traffic disaster because in addition to the 2 parks, you have Six Flags nearby.
Oh
There's
my
really
God.
a Six Flags there too?
That's
That's a dumb idea. What a dumb idea.
Imagine MetLife Stadium. Yeah, let's put a Six Flags next to the American Dream Mall and MetLife Stadium. I'm sure no one's going to want to go there.
No, I'm
I
sure
mean,
everyone is. Everyone's gonna be stuck in traffic.
Well, I mean, to be
All the
completely,
little kids want to go to Six Flags, not see a football team or a baseball team.
I wouldn't want to see the Cowboys either. So, to be completely transparent, though, once the Colts game got done and me and Donald were supposed to head to Candlewick afterward, it took us like 45 minutes to an hour just to get an Uber.
Dude, it took me about like 2 hours to get back into Jersey. Like from where I was going, it took me so long because the trains were not working. So I don't know what the hell was going on that day. I was so mad. I wanted to literally punch the train conductor. I needed to take my anger out on somebody, so I was going to take it out on him.
Well,
And then my phone died.
And then your phone died. Yeah, I remember that.
On the train, my phone died.
Well, that's your luck, Matt. I guess it is. Let's see.
That's just the Irish luck, I guess.
Well, you gave it to Volpe a few days ago, but obviously it hasn't been working since.
I didn't give it to him since because I don't care for him anymore. Uh-oh, there's a cop now.
Oh, God. They're coming back.
Matt's going to get arrested.
If he
Coming
turns
back.
left, I'm going to get worried. He's turning left.
My God.
I don't know. He's not stopping, so I think we're good. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That was a little worrisome for a second.
Sunil says late September when the NFL season is underway and this year Rangers being relevant. Oh boy, yeah, I would not want to be down there. I would not want to be down there.
Yep.
But Matt, any final thoughts?
Yankees suck. And Jalen Hurts sucks. The Rangers will probably suck next year. The Knicks will probably too. Just all my teams. I'll be like John. I'll just say every one of my teams suck.
Because it's true.
The Rangers are good, and yet you still think they're not. The coach they're going to hire, you're going to hate.
Yeah, I know. I'm accepting the failure. I'm embracing.
I mean, that's what I do. I expect it beforehand, so when it does happen. Exactly, and you got mad at me for being like that, and you're literally turning into me. Okay?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Are you talking about John?
Yeah, John's turning into me now. I have zero expectations.
Except I'm way more vulgar and angrier.
Exactly.
True.
What was it say? Turning left or leaning left. Matt, the train conductor, probably took long because he was celebrating the Giants' playoff clinch.
If he was, then that guy can go fuck himself.
He should have celebrated after the fact, if anything.
Hopefully he wasn't drinking because he could have been too with the way he was taking, how long he was taking to get down there.
Yeah. Just it would have fit into the Amtrak playbook. Man, it was so nice. I'm referring to Sox's comments. So nice to see 4 of the 9 games on the Sox road trip. Offense was horrible in Anaheim. Great episode tonight, boys. Much appreciated.
So Neil, I'm not a Mets fan.
Yeah, he's a very pessimistic Yankees fan.
Dude, my brothers think I'm a Mets fan. They always tell me when I get mad about the Yankees, go root for the Mets. I'm like,
that's what Donald said.
That would make me want to. That would make me want to kill myself even more if I rooted for the Mets.
You might have to take on alcohol or something.
Maybe I should buy a Max Scherzer jersey and be like Brian, but actually root for the Mets.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that.
Well, if you saw the video last week, everyone, the way the panel thought that I was a Met fan that night.
Yeah, because you randomly celebrated and Alonso.
I did it on purpose. I just walked in, started screaming like an idiot. And then John hugged me for some reason.
Yeah. Sunil says, my entire team sucks. And then Jacob says, John, aren't they hiring a multi-Stanley Cup winning head coach? Why would you hate that?
Multi-time Stanley Cup appearance guy. He's only won 1 cup. Oh, wait, he's won 2, right?
Laviolette only won with the Hurricanes.
That was like 80 years ago, too.
80 years ago. All right. What up to TC Steels? But Matt, it's always a pleasure talking to you. We're gonna shoot in the next caller.
Bye, everybody.
Did somebody say beer?
What?
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 Right. Somebody say ice cold beer. Let's welcome on Li Yankee King. What is going on, Li?
What's up, Li?
Oh, there we go.
So how are things?
I had to fix my name real quick. Things are going good. Just got off work.
President of Yankee Trades. Oh shit.
Oh boy.
See, I had to change it. I was like, wait a minute, that one's outdated. Hang on. Just gotta do a little bit.
Right in time.
Yep,
Right
I had
in time.
to do it quick. But I'm gonna say one thing to Sunil. Sunil, stop talking shit when your Cowboys can't get past the first round unless they beat a retirement of Tom Brady.
The war continues.
Oh.
I mean, when was the last time you got past the first round? And why are you picking on poor Jets fans? They don't even know what
LI is coming to my defense. Let's go.
Yeah. They don't even know what this is. Like you guys don't know what the second round is. They heard the word playoffs and their brains kind of got like confused.
Damn. I must say though, I'm gonna ask just because of sheer coincidence, Li, is that a Yoda thing in the background, or am I mistaken?
Oh, yes, it is.
This again, literally a coincidence because when Sunil came on, his thing was Angry Yoda. So I'm just gonna say complete coincidence.
I mean, if he was Angry Yoda, Dak Prescott probably intercepted his expectations.
Well, okay, good point. Sunil says we beat Tom, Duck, and Chuck Brady in the first round. Fuck
you beat a retirement home Tom Brady. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking?
Again, this is like the 7-way war going on.
Beat prime Tom Brady, then we can talk. Like me and Alex did.
Have they ever? No, they haven't. Well,
no.
In the regular season, maybe, but
yeah, but do it in the postseason, and then you can come talk to me and Alex. But other than that, stay down.
Well, they have to win. They have to at least get to a Super Bowl or get to the championship.
Right.
Alex, you're gonna confuse Sunil's head. They don't know what a Super Bowl is.
Well, if
they don't even know what the second round is, let alone the Super Bowl.
Well, not in the last 20 years, they don't. Could be 30. Just to understand a winning record. Okay, all right.
We had one in 2015, not that distant.
Yeah, but you didn't make the playoffs. That's the essential point. Tom Brady should have retired after. What do you mean lucky?
What do you mean lucky? We're smart. We didn't play zone defense like everybody.
Yeah. Luka, now Alex is in a war. He can pick his own side now.
Well, yeah, I'm on the Giants side.
Yeah, I know.
Well, in Alex's defense, I kind of dragged him into this.
I was gonna get in either way, but yes, Li is the leader.
Even your own fandoms call you middleman.
I know that because I've established the name. Wait, it's not this side, but it's this side.
There. Well, I kind of just grabbed Alex from up above me and just dragged him into this argument.
You're coming.
It's like you're coming with me. You're a Giants fan. You have to have my back.
Hence my point. He never picks a side.
Never.
I'm just more calm than I used to be.
It's not even a calm. You have to pick a side, Alex. Stop middleman.
Okay. All right.
Well, he's automatically Giants fan. So.
Well, right now I'm right. You happy guys? Right now I'm in the Giants versus Cowboys.
Yeah, but do it yourself. Don't have Li pull you in. Be fiery.
Coming from the angry John himself.
That's right. Be more fiery.
Okay. What was I say? Sunil says you sound as incoherent as Chewbacca right now. You're not making sense. I don't want Sunil. Please don't be one of those people that says the 2 Super Bowls were because of the defense. Just I know there's going to be shit talk, but
the 2 Super Bowls were because of Eli Manning. Hence why he's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP.
And, no, but according to according to
I would say this in all fairness, the defense did help a lot. They did.
Right, but
sure they did keep us in the game.
Yeah,
but
they
it was
kept it in the
Manning's
game.
arm that pretty much won.
No, I know that he won. He won it in the end. But I'm saying the defense is special. I think the defense is probably the best part of your team.
And our defense did play zone, which
Not in
Tom Brady pretty much.
2011, no. 2011, no, because our defense was actually like bottom tier, like maybe 25th or even 32nd.
Oh, okay, fine. 07 defense is way better.
Yeah, 07.
07 is way
That
better.
07 defense, disgusting.
Sunil versus Li and John versus Cracklenuts is real good for a WrestleMania.
What's the main card, though? What's the main card?
I mean, the fact that I'm not even considered on the main card is a little insulting.
Well, he didn't even say that. He didn't.
Is that okay?
Well, but he didn't even say what was the main card. Give him a chance, John. See, sometimes when you're too fiery, you automatically think of things and then you yell at people and then it's
all right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
John, you're in the main event.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
See, there we go.
What are we accepting?
Oh no, his question. He's got a.
Let's see.
Wait, Sunil, you brought up 2016. That 2016 Giants team wasn't that good.
I think he's talking about you can't spell Eli eliminated without Eli. Well, I mean,
Jacob, to answer your question, we're going to reject that trade. But thank you for. I like the fact that you're taking calls. I don't think Epler knows what a phone is.
Petruzzi is the GM of the new age Mets.
Yep.
In this, I don't know what we're gonna name the movie though, because apparently this may be a movie or real life. Who knows?
How about John make it Moneyball? How about John utilizes the strategy of Moneyball?
I don't think they would be on opposite sides. I think they'd be.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not on opposite side.
That'd be more.
Yes. Thank you, Jacob.
That's the comment of the night. Star that one. Star that
Luca,
one.
you better be careful. Frankie might come for your ass.
See, I'm not even in this fight because I've
middleman.
Taylor Swift.
Frankie sees you flirting with his girl. He's about to whoop your ass.
Why didn't Frankie go out to Jersey yesterday?
Isn't the concert tonight too?
I think there might be more.
No, it was 2 nights, Friday and Saturday, back to back in East Rutherford.
Are you sure it's not all through the whole thing? I don't know.
I don't think it's the whole week.
John, look at his name real quick before he notices.
This is what's gonna happen.
Oh shit! He kicked him.
He's out. He's gone.
He kicked him.
Kicked him. Kicked Alex. I just start laughing, and then Alex just gets kicked.
Oh man! So he's gonna have to come up with a new name for himself. Right about now, LA Yankees BP is higher than his IQ. BP. I'm trying to what?
Well, at least I've seen a Super Bowl and a World Series in my lifetime.
Really good point.
But
I mean, Sunil also has seen a World. Well, actually, Sunil has seen a Super Bowl in his lifetime, technically. So, blood pressure.
Yeah, I got it right.
Yeah, blood pressure. John, you're like the side chick. Wait,
that is not true.
What if he's not in the main event? I mean,
of course, I'd be the big draw in the fight.
We need to do like a live commentary of this. Like, we need to. Yeah. Brian's gonna be the cameraman. Okay. We gotta have like 2 or 3 people on commentary.
Donald could be the ref.
Why don't Sean be the ref? I mean, he is a ref.
Donald.
Well, I know, but I'm saying why don't Sean be the ref? But also Donald can do it as well.
Ref of what?
What are we, Luca? Are you Brian?
Oh God!
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching the scene of this one movie and I muted. So
this needs to be on playback. Oh, it could be on playback. Well, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily. There's no copyright involved, so it could be on YouTube.
Now we're doing the Luca. How many times he's gonna get distracted timer?
Well, I wasn't exactly distracted. I kind of, not that I did it purposefully, but there's this one scene in the movie I have on right now that I wanted to see.
What movie is that?
Oh, what movie?
The Untouchables.
Oh, all right.
I have no idea what that is.
Well, you were watching Silver Linings Playbook earlier, weren't you?
Yes. And then before that, Home Alone 2.
It's not Christmas time.
The movie was on.
Stone
All
Cold
right.
Matt Riley is play-by-play.
He wants to be one of the announcers. Fine, he could be one of the.
Who's the Pat McAfee of all this?
Hopefully, he ain't doing those stupid ass what chants.
Oh, he's gonna do them.
Yeah.
He's gonna get up to the crowd in the Audi Club. Did somebody say beer? What? How long until Luker notices? Well, yeah, obviously that was the little fun tangent we had.
And I threw your ass out.
You ain't gonna sell tickets with selling that we're gonna do a what chant on the 23rd. You ain't selling tickets with that. Everybody's just gonna be like, nope, I'm out.
I bet.
I ain't going.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame. I wouldn't blame LI. But then again,
well, Pete and Bad Dog is Bad Dog going? Did Bad Dog say he's going?
I wouldn't think. I mean, I don't know. I didn't tune in, but I wouldn't think so.
Well, more of the old school wrestling fans will say what just because that's nostalgia for them.
Christian from NYST is also a big wrestling fan, so I don't put that one in. But what was I gonna say? I feel like there's gonna be one game season where Jacob's gonna come in the chat and talk about some main event on the 23rd, and Pete's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?"
It's like, what the fuck?
Main event between
Strike
what's
two,
going
Luker.
Yankee game's probably not going to show up on the 23rd.
Why can't Brian be the announcer? What? No, he's gonna be the camera guy.
Yeah.
I said that.
Strike three there.
Hey.
He's out of here. Oh, they kicked each other.
Oh, they both got kicked.
They kicked each other out.
All right, John, it's me.
All right, LI.
All right, John, this is your my show.
That was, I don't even know what that was.
All right, John, this is another Double J show. John
All
and
right.
Justin.
That's fine. All right, thoughts on the Yankees today?
Cole was decent. Offense was surprising. But holy crap, Cole, can we get different coaching staff? Because there is so many why is there so many people off mechanically? Glaber, Oswaldo, Volpe, Cole, Cortez. I'm like, why are there so many people off mechanically?
Well, I think they're poorly coached.
I would agree.
Yep,
I would agree. No, I mean, like, I don't. People want to give Oswaldo a chance. He's the player he is. He's not going to hit for a high average, but he doesn't have any plate discipline at all. Like, he will swing it crap in the dirt. And I don't care that Higashioka had a few doubles. I still don't want him on the team.
I would still see if I can trade him.
I'd trade him for a bag of peanuts at this point. John, you want Kyle Higashioka?
No, I have a catcher by the name of Francisco Alvarez.
Well, you might need a veteran. Behind.
No, we got Narvaez as my backup. Thank you. Even though he's hurt, so we have Thomas.
He's hurt. Steve.
We'll settle with Thomas Neanderthal as a backup for now.
Thomas
Neanderthal. That's actually kind of a good one.
He's a Neanderthal.
Pete would be okay with it too. Yeah, the main event and everything. Trade Angry John for Team Wi-Fi.
Why do you want to trade me?
I don't think he's putting in
trading fans.
That's right.
To be fair,
I have no idea, Jacob.
Did you not see
the main event? I want to say the main event would be better than the actual Yankee game.
You may have a point with that.
So, Neil, did you not see in your fan contract you had a no trade clause? Or did you not sign up for that? Because in your fan contract, I have a no trade clause.
Well, I mean, John is
an
administrator, so he's talking about trading John, but apparently, I guess John's locked in for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure John has that no trade clause.
Yeah, he's locked in for right now. How about Higgy doing a slip inside third base? Higgy's dumb. I mean, I saw that. I'm just
He didn't even slip and slide. He literally slid into third base
And then
purposely.
he launched the ball into left field for an inside the park home run. That was so stupid. Let's see, Garrett Cole doesn't have sticky stuff and can't pitch for shit. I mean, I'm going to get on him in a few starts if he keeps pitching like this, but we need to find a spot for the main event. Good point. Good point. The main event is actually going to be better than the actual WrestleMania main event. It could draw more people too. We just need promotions, obviously. This team sucks. Met should be an example for the Yankees. They have great hitting. Mariners are going to sweep us. Dodgers are going to sweep us. Also, I'm not that pessimistic, Michael. They're not going to get swept.
I don't know about swept. I think.
Wait,
I
hold
see
up.
the Dodgers kicking your ass, but the Mariners are going to be a tough team to beat as well. Won't be easy.
Wait, are you talking about the playoffs or in this series?
No, he's talking about this
series. This series.
Oh, no way we get swept.
Nah, no, we're not going to get swept. Like the Dodgers, I think worst case scenario for us, they'll take 2 out of 3. Or we'll do 2 out of 3 for them. I don't know. But Seattle, I mean, I think we could take 2 out of 3 for Seattle.
Well, tomorrow Herman's back against that kid Miller. That's Seattle.
And then it's Cortez and then Schmidt. So no, we don't need to build it. The Mets are the Mets literally are like nearing under 500 right now. We don't need to build like
they are mediocre, Michael.
Hold up. You want to have a team full of superstars? Oh, hey, John, how's that going for you? It's not like your team is 27-27, right?
They are mediocre.
Oh, they are 27-27.
They are mediocre.
Oh, let's see how the Padres are doing. Oh yeah, they're 4 games under 500.
I'm not
Michael,
building.
that's why you don't build a team full of superstars.
I'll say this: their hitters have been much better, and I've been very pleased with the offense of recent. But this pitching is atrocious, man. 2 games in a row, our bullpen blew the game, and our starters sucked. Literally the same exact story from yesterday. Fall down early, Mets come back and tie it, or take the lead, and the bullpen just says, "Here you go, you can have it." That SpongeBob meme.
You can have it.
Say thanks. Let him have it. You can have it.
Say thanks.
So then
I'm not building my team like the Mets.
No.
The hitters I would, not the pitching.
Like, look at what we did in the 90s. We built it through the farm system, and then we surrounded the farm system, the guys we brought up from the farm system, with guys that actually fit. Not just, oh, hey, grab Star because Star.
So in the upcoming Mariners series, because I was looking at the pitching matchup, you guys face Miller, Logan Gilbert, and George Kirby. That's not easy.
Yeah, that's not easy.
It's not. I think it's doable. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. The Yankees are not getting swept by both teams, though.
I don't think
if they did get swept by both teams, I would put my fist through the computer.
Yes.
And then a lot more of that. LI takes make more sense. Here comes Caputo takes. It's not like he's risking, meaning Pete, any future Yankee connections with the main event. Who knows? Mets are drizzling shit. As of right now, yeah. I can't even say
they're the definition of mediocre. The mediocre
no,
Mets.
They're not shit. They're just mediocre.
And they should be good.
Different if they were shitting under 500. Then that's shit. Mediocre 27-27. This is why I didn't want to hire an aging Buck Showalter. I've seen Yankee fans go, I want Buck Showalter. I was like, no.
I have to say, although I get on Buck a lot, I have to say the team is just built horribly. They're built horribly. Their pitching wins championships, most likely. And they have none.
And Max Scherzer and JV are closer to AARP than they are prime.
They have not been consistent this year.
Nope.
What my issue, and I said this back in the offseason, was my issue with the Mets is I think a lot of there's 2 things, really. Number one, Verlander, you could maybe consider him a regular season upgrade because he's healthier. But obviously right now he's not pitching like A. B, he's not very good in the playoffs, if you even get there. So that's like kind of why. And again, DeGrom obviously was always hurt, so you're losing it either way. Scherzer, I think he blew up against the Padres, if I'm correct, last year.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that, and a lot of teams nowadays. I'm not saying starting pitching don't matter, but a lot of teams like build through the bullpen, all these different things. And the Mets, obviously, other than David Robertson, they haven't done that.
They have nobody.
They got scraps. They literally have scraps. Tommy Hunter, Adam Ottavino.
I'll read you the names. You think I'm kidding? I'll read you how bad this bullpen is. It has to be one of the worst in baseball.
And it's not like they traded
Holderman. They traded Holderman for Vogelback. Here, I'll give you the names of this horrible bullpen. I'm pulling up the whole
Wait,
roster.
don't you got Adam Ottavino?
Yep.
Horrible. Here's some of the names of this bullpen that have. You know what? I'll give you everyone that's pitched in this bullpen, not just who's currently on. So at one point they've pitched on this team. Ready? Jimmy Yacobonis, Tommy Hunter, Dennis Santana, Denny Reyes, Dominic Leone, John Curtis, Adam Ottavino, Steven Nogosek, Zach Muckerin, that's how you pronounce his name. Drew Smith. What happened?
Lucchesi?
Lucchesi was a starter. What's his face? Drew Smith, Edwin Uceda, Jeff Brigham, and Brooks Raley, and then David Robertson. It's horrible. That is a horrendous bullpen.
Good list.
That is a horrendous bullpen. And then on top of that, the Mets, they are the worst team in terms of starters going past 5 innings. Worst team in baseball.
That's shocking because our starters are allergic to going past 5 innings unless it's like Cole.
No, look at the number. I know the Mets are first in that category. They're horrible. Horrible.
Honestly, Michael, I see the resemblance as to your last sentence. Frank the Tank is a real passionate fan. He knows what it takes to win, and he sees the Mets aren't doing it. I model myself after Frank is a fan and a person. Well, yeah, because you said that sounded directly out of Frank's playbook. The Yankees are going to get swept by the Mariners and the Dodgers. The next thing I need to hear is the Yankees are never going to win another game again. Just kind of like what I think it was this morning's Frank the Tank rant. Luca was in the back. I was driving, and he started playing. He's like, Frank the Tank basically said, what was it? That the Mets are never going to be over 500 ever again. Ever again. So.
And then watch them win tomorrow and then be over 500.
Right.
They don't actually play tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be happy on my weekend. I mean, my holiday.
Watch them win Tuesday, and then they'll be over 500.
They're facing the Phillies next, and they have the Blue Jays after. Both home.
Oh.
They're back home.
Yeah. So the 1992 Mets that were no hit by Darryl Kyle. Let's see. Scherzer's the Mets pitching coach, and Mr. Kate Upton is your bullpen coach. Gilbert is legit. Caputo is lucky he can operate an Apple computer without his mom's help.
Damn, you don't have to do.
Yankees need to trade for Clase.
It's not getting traded. Caputo, what are you talking about? The Guardians are trying to do this thing called contend.
Yeah.
They are not trading
him. They're under 500, aren't they?
They are.
Yes, but the AL Central also sucks.
That whole team is just an interesting one.
I want the Mets to go after Shane Bieber.
No wonder John likes the Mets. John, go to your shit stadium to watch your shit team.
I mean, if mine is shit, then that means Yankee Stadium's diarrhea.
Here's the thing. PNC Park is better than both.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
I've never been. I've never been. I'd like to go one day, though.
My friend's going out there, I think, in
September.
A good friend of mine's going out in September. Mets are like the Jets, just a disappointment. Well, those two end in "ets," so.
I mean, in the Jets' defense, they had Zach Wilson as their quarterback and had 8 wins. And had 8 wins. So, I mean, if you can get 8 wins with Zach Wilson, who is too busy fucking every teammate's mother, than actually playing quarterback. I mean, you could probably get like 10 or 11 with Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
I think so too.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the expectation. But also, we did witness history last year. I witnessed history a lot last year, all the way. But we could say for the three of us that we witnessed Zach Wilson's probably last start as a Jets quarterback
Yeah.
when we were at the
Unless
Jaguars.
for some reason Aaron Rodgers just completely develops him.
Yeah, okay.
I don't get how. I don't know how Luca feels about this. I know John probably has this pessimistic feeling. I don't know why certain people are saying that Zach is not done because of Aaron Rodgers. Luca, what do you think?
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
True. What's true?
People think that Zach Wilson's going to be the savior after Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's not. Savior of what?
No.
Of what? Of the Jets? No.
Yes.
Savior of Pornhub industry. That's what he's a savior of.
Alex, so you're saying Luca was taking a backseat just like the Jets? Yeah. Jimmy Crash and Burn Cordero has been an absolute disgrace to the bullpen. He's been better as of late. I mean, that one day against the Orioles was absolute garbage, but he did well today. It was Clay Holmes that gave up a couple of runs. You gotta understand that Caputo's takes represent garbage kids community. That's an interesting one. Represent.
I don't know. That is a.
Let's see. About read my Caputo comment about the cat. Where's the cat?
He said basically that yeah, there you go.
Oh.
No, it's just the cat. Luca stepped on. Yeah, Luca did. Yeah, Luca did step on.
Because Luca likes
Wait,
to
how
step
is
on
the
the
cat?
tail.
Is he okay?
He's wandering out in the hole.
So Luca abused him. Luca first abused him, and then he threw him out.
Don't worry, he'll be next to Alex in about 5 minutes.
What?
Now he's gonna go get him.
Yes.
He's gonna go get him to save his reputation and this channel's dignity if it ever had one. Garbage Pail Kids are a parody ripoff of Cabbage Patch Kids from the mid-'80s.
Oh.
Yeah, just what we need, PETA. Don't forget that I was one last year saying that the Yankees historic was fake. I know baseball. Well, I mean, yeah. Once that no-hitter happened, that 3/4 of us were witness to, we kind of knew it was like not.
That has to suck. I've never experienced that. Even as a Mets fan, I've never experienced getting no hit.
Michael,
I was there. Luca was there.
Michael, everyone could have said that. Everyone could have said the Yankees' start to the season last year was fluke. Literally. You didn't have rocket scientist.
My guy, what's up?
Oh, Kiki.
All right.
My ADHD brain solely just went.
Show him its tail. Make sure it's not broken.
Kiki.
Hold on. I gotta put my brightness.
If you could do two things at once, it's called multitasking.
For anyone thinking we have intelligent sports debates, just know that it has gone completely out the window.
Our credibility has crashed, let alone this one stream.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man.
I'd say he's more like Angry John, MH.
I mean, literally, the only thing I watch on TikTok is cat videos and dog videos. That's it.
It's not bad. I mean, you're not watching really anything negative. So, in social media, it's usually, he's about
14 pounds, maybe.
Yeah,
he's lost weight. He used to be fatter.
Yeah, used to be. I will say I had a blast at no hitter, especially with the people taking pictures afterward. Because I lost, but I still had fun. You take pictures after.
Yeah. Oh, it's that June 25th no hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we were all.
I left in the 7th inning.
I got sunburned and stayed the whole way. Matt in the chat had a black shirt on.
Well, my aunt has more sensitive skin than I do, so she could have got sunburnt. Well,
Yeah.
I think she was getting a little burnt.
Well, I'm still a little burnt from yesterday. I was sitting 10 innings actually in the red hot sun. So,
Yeah.
Lucas,
oh my god!
What happened?
His fucking breath smells like fish. A really bad fish market.
He's abusive to this cat. He really
No,
is.
it's not.
And who says he wasn't smelling your breath?
Oh,
my breath does not smell like fish.
I know, it smells like roses, doesn't it? This is the most just off the rails stream I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
It's
great
Lucas
though.
is Alec Manoa. Yeah. Cat drinking too much Pepsi. You need some water. Hey, Pepsi rocks. Okay. All right.
Yep. I got some Pepsi in here in my little jug.
Good. See, Li's good for that. Li's good for that. Mets got a bright ass future catcher. Yes, and I'm lucky. I'm glad that I got a baseball signed by him and Anthony Volpe. And then I feel like and Randy Vasquez too. So
okay, I got a rant about fans talking shit about Anthony Volpe. Shut the fuck up. Give the rookie a chance. Look at the Mets. Their rookies are helping. They might not have the best batting average, but you got to look at context around the game. Anthony Volpe helps on defense. He helps stealing bases. He gets the pitcher away from the batter and to him because they know he gets on base. Bing, he going. So give him some time. Let him develop. Don't be like Sunil and be a dumbass where it just says 2 months into his career, he's a quad A player. Because unlike him with Florial, he actually got an opportunity. Holy shit. What a concept. When you give your young guys an opportunity, they actually develop. Holy shit.
All right. I feel like Jose Altuve is a vendetta against me because he hit a home run right next to me at that game. Well,
maybe you pissed him off.
No, he just wanted to give you a Father's Day gift.
Yeah, I sure. But like he didn't like Matt wasn't even booing him, or was he? I don't think he was because Matt's usually that type of guy who's not
the joke was there. I had to take it. He's a Yankee fan. I had to take it.
Yeah, you're on the ball with that. Luker, you lost about 5 pounds because you scared him shitless 2 hours ago. The cat. Volpe.
He's laying down right now.
When I played baseball, I was known for the opposite field hitter, like myself. First baseman, I compared my game to David Ortiz. I hit a few clutch homers, walk-offs. I was better than Hicks. So, I mean, I could be better than Aaron Hicks. I think put us on a team, we'd probably beat Aaron Hicks.
I mean, Aaron Hicks can barely run anymore.
Hey, that man is a professional golfer, okay? Let's not.
I mean, they don't have to really run in golf.
Yeah,
but those carts they drive are fun as hell to drive. I ain't going to lie. He about to have a fun time driving.
I haven't yet, but John, you went golfing recently.
Yes.
So he knows. The cat stomping set the tone for the stream. That it did. Volpe is getting worse as the season has gone on. I mean, I'm going to critique him at some point. I mean, I do think that there's ways he has helped. I feel like they need to make him steal more.
Yes.
But he needs to start hitting the ball a little better. I called Florial, not Volpe, in a well, I guess he said
quad A player.
Quad A player, got it. And then
I mean, Florial's not really a quad A player when he literally is batting .326 and literally is just raking in AAA and hasn't been given a chance.
I don't know.
At one shot.
Hold up, Crackle Nuts. I don't know if you want to be, what's it called? You think Aaron Hicks knows everything? He's a dumbass. So by you claiming that he's right, it means you're wrong.
I mean, I've never been to Citi Field, so I really can't get into that war.
I've been twice. I'll take Yankee Stadium in the area slightly.
I mean, the aesthetic of Citi Field, I kind of got over Yankee Stadium because I passed Citi Field when I was up in New York. The aesthetic of the stadium
Matt
is
says,
kind of better.
Think we're talking enough about how the Twins kicked each other out at the same time.
Well, welcome to the J&J show.
Yeah, the J&J, Justin and John. Crackle that says, I hang out with Hicks all the time. He knows his baseball.
Oh, okay.
He knows his baseball. He can't play baseball, though.
I don't know if he knew his baseball, maybe he would have just translated into his hitting and all that.
Exactly.
So Sunil obviously is still talking shit with LI, and then Michael said, Sunil, you can't talk shit when you know you're bald. I would just like
this is just an all-out war.
I mean, we went from NFL teams to now just like, oh my god! But this has been a rocky but wild stream.
Yep.
Any final thoughts, Li?
the Yankees need to rebuild this coaching staff because this coaching staff sucks. Hey, John, you want some of our coaches, by the way? Just, give any of them.
No.
Anyway.
I'll give you our pitching coach. We'll trade.
No.
You can have Jeremy Hefner.
Nope.
Take him.
Anybody
I
Matt Blake.
Nope.
I insist.
Anybody on our coaching staff outside of Matt Blake.
I'll take Matt Blake off your hands. You can have the wonderful Jeremy Hefner.
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think
Yankees need to give Florial an actual opportunity. That would be nice. Don't just have him call up, sit for 5 games, start, sit for 5 games, start, sit for 5 games, start, pinch it, start, call down. That's literally what happens every single time.
Same with Peraza.
Yep. Please call up Florial and Peraza. Please. That'd be nice.
Donaldson is on his way back, so we have to endure that.
Oh, hey John, you want Donaldson? By the way, just pretend it's 2015.
I got.
You do need a third baseman though.
I got Brett Beatty.
Beatty can play left field.
No. Here, I got a great trade for you. Ready? We'll take all your whole. We'll swap bullpens, okay? We'll just do a nice swap. All right.
Nah, I'm good.
Jacob thinks that Crackle Nuts is Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, I'm gonna be fighting Aaron Hicks.
Take Hugh Hefner before Jeremy Hefner. At least Hicks can look at his career as most likely over. If there was a list of worst Yankees ever, he'd be on it. Yep. Ellsbury.
Something when you got Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah.
Compete with.
There's a shit ton of them.
Jacob knows it.
John about to fight Aaron Hicks on that one.
I'm sure everyone would be rooting for me too.
Yeah. If it was Aaron Hicks.
I don't think we'd have one supporter in that stadium.
Watch Aaron Hicks go be a manager somewhere in the minor leagues.
He could be a manager of the golf team. Jacob says that John would love Rojas back.
No, you can keep him. He's fantastic.
Then why don't you take him?
Yeah, why don't you take him?
No. Fantastic for you guys, not for me.
He's too good for the Mets.
That's right. He's too good for the Mets. That's why he's a New York Yankee now.
Just have Steve Cohen buy out Aaron Boone's contract so we can get Manny Actor from Seattle. While we're over there.
No Manny Actor.
Just switch managers.
No Manny Actor. No.
Matt Riley says, I'm sure even Tiger Woods would root for you in a fight, Sean. Well.
And that's his uncle.
Exactly.
Well, uncle-in-law.
Is it so is it his in-law or is it his
Hold on, let me look it up.
No, it's his uncle-in-law.
Look up how there's
isn't he dating his niece? Because then being are married to his niece, then it'd be uncle-in-law.
Let's see. Let me look up Aaron Hicks. Disgusting ass guy. Let's see. He's engaged to professional golfer Cheyenne Woods, and let's see. Blah 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 blah. Her father is Tiger Woods' half brother. So I guess it would be some sort of uncleship.
Yeah.
So half uncle.
Exactly.
Cracklenut says Aaron Hicks was so talented, you guys held him to such a high standard that he had to take the DFA.
Had to.
Yeah. That was the plan.
I would knock Aaron Hicks out cold with my devastating right hand.
Michael, your devastating right hand would be like a sponge to his face. He'd be just like, what the fuck was that?
How about we give you Dylan Lawson? I know what was I going to say?
Dylan Lawson?
Matt loves Dylan Lawson. He thinks he looks like a pedo.
That's why he loves him?
Well, I was being sarcastic.
I mean, John, think of the analytical numbers he could not give a fuck about, but don't ignore that part.
What, the age?
No, just
no. He's
ignore that. Don't care about numbers at all. Even though that's
LA's talking about.
I do not want to get into
the
that.
Statistics, and I don't care about being top of the line in the stats as long as we score enough runs to win games.
Well,
hey, you want Dylan Lawson?
Go ahead, Eli.
You want Dylan Lawson? Even though I don't care about offensive stats?
No, I don't want him.
Aaron Hicks was so talented he benched himself after getting heckled by
Yeah,
me.
Matt Riley takes the credit.
He's gonna take the cake. Damn it! What the hell was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. I think it's some along with the lines of Dylan Lawson. No, I can't remember, but anyway. Any more final thoughts, Li?
Giants are going to finish better than the Cowboys.
I hope so.
Eagles are obviously going to win the division, but we're going to be second because fuck the Eagles. They got rigged in that fucking draft.
Well, they did get a lot. So, Alex, what the fuck is wrong with you? Made me look so bad there. Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Dylan Lawson. So, there's that.
God.
But Li, we appreciate you in the comment section and also on here as well, calling in with us and having this discussion. So, peace out, my man.
Later,
Keep up
boys.
those trades.
Take care, Li.
All right. With that being said, all right, I guess we could start closing this thing out. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Another successful call-in show. Caputo versus Li. Yeah, you know what? Jacob's already in charge of the events.
Yeah,
so
he's
making
the list down.
Yeah,
I think with the, you know what? We might need to see a twins fight.
What?
We might have to see you two go at it since you guys kicked each other off. Come on, man. Come on, give the people what they want. We might have a scrap here.
The comment section has been just interesting.
See, Jacob's like, he's thinking it. I know
he's already scripting the events. The backstory. These two kicked each other off stream.
That's right.
It's so epic. But Luca, John, and myself for final thoughts.
Catch the pod tomorrow night. And don't miss it. There's also an NBA surprise for our segment tomorrow.
All right. Angry John?
Mets are feeble, of course. We'll be doing another stream this week. Also, I'm pretty sure of it, but we are putting that short out or putting that clip on the channel. However we do it. So make sure you guys share that out once we do. Also, for the members, I'll be posting my video. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow morning just because I am a little tired, but I will do it tomorrow morning. So, yeah.
All right. Matt says, am I Vince McMahon? Am I booking the show? Well,
oh God.
He's gonna be Vince McMahon.
He can't be Vince McMahon and Stone Cold at the same time. Pick one.
Vince Austin, Stone Cold, I don't know.
Stone Cold McMahon.
Stone Cold McMahon, all right? That's Matt's new name. But we appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Boys in the Big Apple. Lots of streams coming this week, so please check the community tab and also Twitter and any other stuff. And then also, as Angry John said, for the members, if you haven't already become a member, because you get some awesome perks, and we're still working on some things as well. And he'll have the video out tonight or tomorrow morning. But we appreciate you guys. See you next time. Peace.